Hey, well, everybody, welcome to another edition of the bar. I'm your host, Sean Kermit, aka Mini. I'm a United States Marine Corps veteran. 2311 was my MOS. Ayoyes, I'm a card carrying member, words are hard, of the E4 Mafia. And I'm one of the founding members of Barracks Party Media, a new venture we launched and barely have gotten off the ground yet, but we're working on it. What's the bar, real quick? I get together with my boys and we have some drinks. We talk shit, bust balls, talk about what's going on, share memes, look at stupid videos on the internet, and then generally then pretty much call it a day. Just have fun with each other, giggity, and I take lots and lots of shots to the face. Let's get some of the crew on as fast as we can. Without further ado, he's the founder of the bar, actually. Bought it off him for a parrot and some pickled eggs, I believe. He's a United States Army veteran, one of my good friends. Please welcome once again U.S. Army veteran Lunchbox.
What up?
What up, man? How you doing?
I bought the bar off you for like next to nothing, and it's increased in no value over the years.
Right.
You've gotten like no resale value of this bitch. Like
it happens.
It's still like the same packet of Ritz crackers from like a chili eating contest from like 7 years ago behind the bar. It's bullshit back here.
I'm telling you, if we would have been able to keep the fucking parrot alive, we'd have got some more ROI.
Where the fuck is that parrot?
I don't know.
It owes me $5.
Like, it does owe you $5.
This is bullshit, man.
Fucking parrot. God damn, I miss that parrot. That parrot was great.
Parrots are broke these days.
Yeah. So, how are you doing, Stefan Diglis?
Oh God. So,
what's that first question I was going to ask you? What the fuck?
Oh, I was waiting for it. I wasn't shocked by the trade. I wasn't a fan of Diggs coming to Buffalo initially, anyways. I don't like that toxic. He was toxic in Minnesota. He did do his thing for a couple years for us, and so I'm not totally trashing the dude, but dude, the second half of the season he phoned it in.
Yeah,
he really did. Like if you look at his stats from the beginning to the end, the beginning looks great. He's doing his thing with Josh Allen. The end of the season though, nah, he just phoned it in.
And
then he's talking shit to the media, to fucking Twitter, like whoever. Like he pulls out little cryptic messages. There was like, ooh, Diggs being cryptic. Like, no, he's talking shit. Like he ain't being cryptic about nothing. He's talking shit. I don't think we got the best deal for him, but some of it shook out a little bit today. Like it looks like Houston's going to pick up most of the financial side of things. So, they're restructuring his contract to a 1-year deal. So Diggs will be a free agent next year. They're kind of like put up or shut up, motherfucker.
They're trying to win a Super Bowl.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. So,
and did you see the only team that Buffalo wouldn't let him talk a trade to? The Chiefs.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, you can talk to anybody you fucking want. You can't go talk to the Chiefs, though.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, I guess we are salty against the Chiefs. Okay.
Yeah, I would be too, man. I would
be
too. Yep. All right. Next up, he's a United States Marine Corps veteran. He's been a part of the bar for quite a few years. He also is a regular contributor on Sports Church. You catch every Sunday. TBD. He used to have a fixed time at somebody named Pook. Threw a wrench in that. I don't know who that guy is, but and my wife, she's here. Hi, love. Hope your head feels better. Sorry about the kids.
My wife.
Kids are driving her a little crazy today.
Hi, Michelle.
Like extra crazy, and then she's got a headache on the boot. I thought she was going to kill James earlier, but he's still alive. I mean, I wouldn't have blamed her. He was torturing his sister, and his sister starts screaming with mom having a headache.
Does he not know that at any time now his sister's going to gain the ginger powers and he's going to feel the pain?
As soon as she starts getting her first freckle.
Yep. It's
over. She's going to beat his ass. I guarantee you. She's going to. She's a fucking lunatic. Oh, God. Anyways, as I said, he's a United States Marine Corps veteran. Been part of the bar and Sports Church for quite a while. He's from the great state of Wisconsin. He was comms in the Marine Corps, which is one of the most hated MOSs, or at least for me it is. But I love him anyways. He's a great guy. Please welcome to the bar, Pterodactyl. There we go. What's up, man?
Well, when he does that, it like blows out your eardrums.
Yeah, a little bit.
I do it a lot louder. I see he's kind of struggling to get the headphones off.
Yeah,
That's funny.
Full bore on it.
What the hell is on your shirt?
It's just like some like anime stuff that I found at a Walmart nearby. It's from Naruto.
It looks like
there's a red eyeball and a red cloud and stuff.
Gotcha. It looks like
I'm a nerd.
Like Ron Burgundy wear almost. Like I thought that was what you were going for. Like, yeah. Oh man.
No.
So what's new with you, man? Anything significant besides getting 2 dogs?
Yeah, one whose name is Pook.
Well, yeah, Pookie. That's fucking hilarious, by the way.
My daughter named the dog Pookie because I guess her and her friends, they always say bye, love you, Pookie, to each other. So they don't really know Pookie at all. They just
kids are weird.
They don't know our Pook, but yeah, that's like her and her friends Zoe and Valentina. That's what they say to each other. They're saying bye to each other and stuff. So.
Nice.
Then they named the dog that. So,
oh my gosh.
Yep.
Good times.
Other than that, just a lot of just perspective during the week, just how different things are. As like we had I was looking at stuff from my brother-in-law in the Philippines and stuff, like on Easter, and they're out there like actually carrying crosses and stuff around, and then here we got we can't actually have Easter. We got to make a declaration that it's Trans Visibility Day, and it's like, geez, major perspective between the two countries.
yeah, this place is weird, man. It's getting weirder. I wondered if it's always been, what my dad thought about my generation, what my grandfather thought of his, but I mean, they didn't have.
It was amazing though, looking at my brother-in-law's video, just how packed the streets were and the stuff they had going on over there. It's like, man, I'd rather be over there for Easter there because it looks like it'd be a lot more fun.
They get down. I've never been. Would love to go. We can just temper down the heat a little bit. I don't like humidity very much. I'm kind of a bitch about it actually these days. I prefer to stay away from that. But if somebody's like, hey, like I turned down so many trips, most notably to Ireland, that somebody were like, hey, you want to take your family to so and so? I'm like, all right, let's go. Like, fuck it, let's do it. I don't care. Like, oh, I wish I would have never turned down that Ireland shit. I probably never would have came back. I might not have been alive. That's why I might not have come back. But I might not have come back home because.
Yeah, but you'd have died happy in the freaking Jameson plant.
Oh
over there.
God, man!
How did he go? It'd have been on your headstone. How did he go? Well, the Jameson plant. That's it. That's
exactly. Oh, dude,
he dove into a barrel, literally.
I really screwed up and watched a documentary on pubs in Ireland, and I'm like, oh fuck, I want to go now so fucking bad. And Michelle and her brother had a plan to go, and that went sideways. But I was like, if we ever go, I need like a day and a half by myself. I'll do everything you want to do, see everything you want to see, go to every dumb whatever we'll make memories. We'll make lots of memories. But I want a day and a half where I just I start in one town and I wake up in another. And just
I have a cousin who's over there right now on vacation.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, God. Him, his wife, and his son was studying abroad over there.
Oh,
and,
nice.
They're like, dude, we should just go over there, go on vacation, just pick them up and just go see the sights. Like they've been over there before anyways, but
gotcha.
They literally the sites were him like at different pubs. I was like, God damn it. Like that just looks amazing. So
yeah, I mean like just the whole just to spend the afternoon and the evening there, they start breaking out fucking. There's no TVs, like the actual pubs. There's no TVs or anything. You got to sit and actually talk to people.
Yeah, you have to actually converse.
And who's some of the best storytellers on the world? Drunk Irishmen. So, that'd be just fucking amazing. Like, and then just, do some shenanigans after the pub closed and call it a day. But hopefully,
Right.
oh god, there's some fucking bars there that are like they're like fucking 450 years old shit.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god,
legendary shit.
yeah. Imagine just how many people got shit faced where I'm sitting. Oh, that'd be awesome. So cool. And I mean, it's also, I heard, very pretty. So that wouldn't suck either. And lots of good seafood, which I'm always down for.
Yeah.
They get a bad rap for their food, but I mean, it may not be the same in like county court, but
like they have potatoes and everything.
yeah.
Sign me up. I'm down for that. And they sprinkle in cabbage every now and then. Fucking great. Just don't follow me into the bathroom afterwards. Everything else is good.
Definitely. Yeah.
I get potatoes, cabbage, some beer.
Oh yeah.
Shot of JMO every night. Fuck yeah. I'll live over there.
Oh, all right. Let's get it going as I usually do. I read a Congressional Medal of Honor citation. Don't exactly remember how it started, why it started, but been doing it ever since. So go ahead and start with this one. This day in U.S. military history, April 5th. This one's Brian L. Bucker. I hope I'm saying it right. Sergeant, United States Army, Detachment Bravo 55, 5th Special Forces Group, 1st Special Forces, place and date. I love these names. Chow Duc Province. There you go. Republic of Vietnam, 5th April 1970. Citation reads as follows: for conspicuous gallantry and intrepidity in action at the risk of his life above and beyond the call of duty, Sergeant Booker, Detachment 55, distinguished himself while serving as a platoon advisor of Vietnamese Mobile Strike Force Company during an offensive mission. Sergeant Booker personally led the platoon, cleared a strategically located, well-guarded pass, and established a first foothold at the top of what had been an impenetrable mountain fortress. When the platoon came under intense fire from the determined enemy located in 2 heavily fortified bunkers and realized that withdrawal would result in heavy casualties, Sergeant Booker unhesitatingly and with complete disregard for his personal safety, charged through the hail of enemy fire and destroyed the first bunker with hand grenades. While he organized his men for the attack on the second bunker, Sergeant Booker was seriously wounded. Despite his wounds and the deadly enemy fire, he crawled forward and destroyed the second bunker. Sergeant Booker refused medical attention and was reorganized his men to continue the attack when he was mortally wounded. As a direct result of his heroic actions, many casualties were averted, and the assault on the enemy positions was successful. Sergeant Booker's extraordinary heroism at the cost of his life are in the highest traditions of the military service and with great credit upon his unit and the United States Army. Well done, sir. Jesus. All right. To those who paved the way for us, like Sergeant Booker, to those who served on the left and the right of us, to those who were crazy enough to follow in our footsteps, to those we lost in far off lands, to those we lost at home, to the demons they simply could not outrun, the bar salutes you. Prost.
By the way, Dean, I didn't get shit faced at your house. I got slightly drunk. I got Minnie completely shit.
Oh my god, that was bad.
That was like design. As soon as he put that bottle down, I was like, yes. I'm gonna get this motherfucker stumbling drunk.
Stumbling is one way to put it. It was like
halfway through the show, you're like, no more.
Halfway through the show, you were like, oh, these are triple shots? And I'm like, yeah. You're just fucking boom. I throw it down. I turn back to look at the camera. I look back and the fucking thing's filled again. And I'm like,
I'm efficient, man.
Oh god, it was brutal. Next day,
I'm also known in other circles as an asshole. So
yeah,
lucky I wasn't mixing drinks that night because I mix drinks about as quickly as I pour shots too.
Oh god,
it's not really a mixed drink. It's kind of just there's a little bit of
coloring,
or orange juice or whatever we're mixing with. It's just a tinge of it for color and just a little bit of flavor. Not much. If you can find a flavor, I mean, you're doing good.
Yeah, right. All right. She made it. Without further ado, she's been a part of the bar for a couple of years now. She's the keeper of my leash because she's usually the only sober person on the show for its entirety. She's a United States Naval veteran, one of my favorite people in the whole world. And there she is. Please welcome to the bar, the one and only Blue. What's up, Chica?
Not much. We just got home from dinner and signing up for gym memberships.
She is also
gym memberships.
You got matching gym memberships? What?
Multiple
mean,
gym memberships? Because you said that like plural.
that's why.
2 gym. Good for you. Get healthy.
Yeah, we need to.
It's stuff. It's
We
stuff.
need to. And stuff.
It's stuff. I just forgot to add Alan Rickman with boobs, but it's all right. Rest in peace, Alan Rickman.
Whatever. Fuck off.
Every time, what's going on, though? Oh, hey, you just won the lottery. Great. I'm tired. Can I go to bed and deal with this in the morning?
That's
nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. Let me know. I'll deal with it later.
Yeah.
I'd probably be like fucking Squidward when SpongeBob sneaks in his bed and he's like, "Good night, SpongeBob," and his eyes shoot open. You're like, "Wait, I won money."
God, I'd take anything right about now. Fucking wife went to look at a house again today. Nah. Everything was great except the basement, and that's
dude. I had a bunch when I was looking like that.
Oh,
everything cosmetically was great. Had brand new appliances. Get down to the basement. There's a fucking river flowing through it. I'm like, what is this?
Mhm.
Oh no, you just patch that up.
geez.
It'll be fine. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I am not. I'm not replacing a foundation the first year that I'm moving
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, I wonder why the price went down 40 grand. Yeah. Yeah, and now we're playing credit score games with the fucking
That's fun
mortgage
too.
company. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's kind of
Because
stupid.
Subaru dropped my credit 60 fucking points. Thanks,
Holy
Subaru. Yeah, you know why?
Because you paid your shit.
Because you
No,
paid your shit.
Well, I fucking when they ran the loan for the new car, they fucking hard pulled my credit 6 times.
Oh.
Yeah. And you know the best part of it is, guess who said, "Oh yeah, we'll give him a loan." My bank. Yeah. I could have just fucking kept my 715 and which was lower than I thought it was. It just went straight to my bank, got the loan, and walked into Subaru. Here's the check, give me my car. Yeah. Fucking sons of bitches.
You're doing better than I am. I fucking got docked down 3 or 7 points. And now I'm like at, what am I at? 650?
Yeah, that's I think that's where I'm back up to now, after the hit, because this is a credit score game we're playing. My dad added me to 4 of his credit cards. Why he has 4, I have no idea. But
Oh wait, no, I was at 687. Now I'm down at 680.
but apparently that bumped me back up to like 680 or something, whatever it is.
The whole credit thing is such a fucking
Yeah. And because I'm buying the house with the intention of moving Pops in, I'm gonna put him as part of the freaking loan. And now, in order to qualify for this grant, we got to bump his credit score 1 point. It's like, oh my god, is this ever gonna end? I just
buy a shed and just put
Oh.
a heater and a bed in it and be like, well, here you go, Pops.
Yeah.
A mini
Enjoy.
fridge.
Yeah.
Microwave.
Mini fridge is a good touch. Yes, mini fridge, one of those little tiny microwaves. Yeah. God,
And a rug. And maybe even give him like a table. Just call it good at that point.
I'll give him Carl for protection and warmth.
Yeah, there you
warmth.
go. Little mini heater when it gets cold. Little fan when it gets hot.
That dog, he cut his chin open yesterday, running into shit because he's fucking derpy, spazzy biffle.
Well, what'd you put on it? Did you put any Neosporin on it?
I just cleaned it up. I just wiped it clean with some.
Well, you got to put Neosporin on it too, because they get infected. Dude, trust me, dogs get infected so easily. We found out the hard way.
Oh yeah, vet bill, nice vet bill.
Well, I didn't pay for it. The fucking neighbor next door did.
Ah.
Because her fucking dog attacked our pit bull while we were on vacation. Not even the first day in. And we get a call. Yeah, Blue got attacked by the pit bull next door. The same one that attacked my dog. And we got the pictures, and I even told Jason's parents, I'm like, yeah, she's got to go to the vet. She can catch an infection very easily. Don't, blah, blah, blah. And it was basically like, oh, fuck you, Brittany, and just ignored me. And then, of course, the following week, the dog got an infection that was seeping.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Working in a vet's office and going to school for this shit. I have no idea what the hell I'm talking about. Just fuck me.
Yikes.
Yeah, and
I mean,
Jason's even like, "You look, you gotta take her to the vet." I'm like, whatever. It is what it is. It's done. She's doing much better now. But
There you go.
no, the vet paid that bill. We made sure of it.
All
At this
right.
point, I should probably have a vet's office in my house, considering I got 4 dogs and 2 cats in the house.
Yeah,
now.
they should pretty much just come to you.
Right.
Like, yeah, just line up all of them in
Yeah.
one shot.
You get a rabbit coming out of the woodwork. I have a thorn in my paw. Ah, shit.
Yeah,
A fucking raccoon.
You
Yeah,
should just find out how much like the doctor's office fee for all of them to go is, as opposed to him doing a house call.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, can we work something out, man? Like, do this all in one shot. Oh, all right. I'm gonna go take a smoke break. Don't burn the house down. I'll come back and do some memes. They're
Fun
I
times.
didn't see T's, but mine are actually kind of.
Well, I sent some earlier. I don't know if you got them in time, but whatever. Oh well.
Oh yeah, sure, we'll do them. Just send them into the chat. I'll be back.
I already did. Oh, the cat.
Yeah, I found that one video of what Easter's like in the Philippines. I don't know if you guys would want to see it or not. I want to play the music with it. I don't want to play the music with it though, because you don't want the Filipino music with it.
Why? What's wrong with the Filipino music?
Yeah, what's wrong with it?
I guess I can unmute it. I don't know if it'll get us flagged for copyright infringement or anything like that. Whatever.
I wouldn't think we would. Well.
All right. Let's hear. All right. I got to remember how to do this because I haven't shared a screen in a while, but I think I got it up there.
What is it? Is it like a parade?
Yeah. Okay. This is yeah, I think it's.
Is it on fire?
No, it's not on fire. I just muted the music, but no, this is it's a parade in Tai Rizal. That's the city that my in-laws live in. But yeah.
I mean, that would be amazing.
I couldn't imagine getting.
They just set the whole place on fire.
I'm like, well, Jesus is here. Lord forgive me, but Jesus is back.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
I couldn't see that happening anywhere around here.
I could only imagine. I've seen videos of like Spain and how they do theirs. And some of it's like, Jesus Christ, why are we doing this? I think it's like at one point, some of them, though, I think it's on Good Friday, they get like a group. It's a religious group. I don't think they're Catholic. Oh, what are they? But they're the type that beat themselves. And
Oh yeah,
they
do
walk
that.
Yeah.
They do that in the Philippines too. They got the people that'll get whipped.
Yeah, that flog themselves. I'm like, I don't even like getting fucking whipped with a damn paper not even a paper tube, but like my fucking towel. If somebody rat tails me on that, I'd be like, that's it. I can't do fucking whipping. Just shit. All it makes me think of is the belt being wailed on my ass when I fucked up. Oh goodness.
Yeah. Yeah, I got another video, 2 of them carrying the statue through the streets too. I actually did that when I was
or Mary.
Yeah, a Jesus.
Oh.
Yeah. I actually did that when I was there over the summer. They do it like barefoot and everything too through the street. Like everybody comes out the houses and like they shut down like the entire town basically when this whole procession goes on. Yeah, I can pull that video up right away too.
Do they clean the streets before you guys walk on them, or like?
No. No, I don't think the city goes through and cleans. I don't think the city goes through and cleans anything. They just
Okay.
do it because that's their faith.
I mean, I understand that. That's fine. I don't know. I can't go barefoot anywhere.
Yeah, here.
Oh, there you go.
Or should I? That's got music again. I know I had one of them too, where it was like you could actually hear the people. My brother-in-law's the guy in the middle there, kind of instructing things along.
Gotcha. So is that supposed to be Jesus up there? Or is that? Oh yeah. There's the cross.
It's the replica of the Black Nazarene statue, which
Okay.
It's I'm not sure if that's the one that got left behind by the Spanish. I know it's like a national kind of treasure thing. They got it in the church in Quiapo in Manila. The Quiapo district, there's a big basilica there, and they have the original Black Nazarene statue there.
Nice.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, it's like the whole thing around that area is just there's a lot of markets and just a lot of people just come in there, and there's just constantly stuff going on around there. We send money over to her family, and they'll make food and stuff and bring it out to the church there in Quiapo, and they feed the homeless in front of it too. So
that's nice.
that's like how we do a lot of our charity stuff, is sending stuff back to her family, and they take care of that stuff.
Well, that's nice.
That's nice. Yeah. We got to do it one year where we went and did the feeding with them. So that was pretty cool.
Do they have shelters for them as well? Like, well, I would assume
not
they
really.
did.
It was really different. Like the time we did the feeding, like there were like kids out in the street, and they didn't like some of the poor families. They didn't even have like clothes. There was like little like 3-year-old kids walking around, and they didn't even have like a diaper or anything on. And it's like walking around barefoot through the streets of Manila. It's like, geez, these people are on some hard times here.
Yeah, I would bet. Poor kids.
Yeah.
Oh, lost Blue for a second there. Oh, now she's back.
What'd you do?
I didn't do anything.
I didn't do fucking shit.
I still like that where have you guys seen the video where it's on TikTok where it shows what's that movie? It was a stupid space movie against the aliens. What was it called?
Independence Day?
No, not Independence Day. What's it called? No, not Aliens versus Cowboy. That one where they're all fucking like in black uniforms and shit.
Oh God, what was that?
Star Troop? No, not
Starship Troopers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they got the fucking, I'm doing my part. I'm doing my part. And it's like, gets the fucking chief. I ain't do fucking shit. It's like, yeah, we all knew that one guy.
That was the one where they fought the aliens, right?
What's that?
That was the movie. That was the movie where they fought the aliens, right?
The
I'd
bugs.
say.
They fought bugs.
The bugs.
Bug like alien bugs. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a stupid movie. God, it was so bad.
You know what I forgot to do?
Yeah, I probably haven't seen that movie in like a decade.
I think I
It's
saw it
so
in the
bad.
theaters. I think I fucking. When did that shit come out?
It was like back in the mid 90s, like 97, 98, maybe.
Like
Staple movie in the barracks too.
Oh yeah,
late 90s,
1997.
2000s.
1997 it came out.
That was so bad.
Ooh,
I watched it as a kid. I was like, this is stupid.
Oh, but it had Denise Richards in it.
Oh, God.
That's one crazy bitch.
Whatever.
She married Charlie Sheen. You got to be fucking out of your fucking mind.
Well, yeah, if you're fucking somebody with AIDS.
Well, I don't think he had it at the time. I think he picked that up.
Allegedly.
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 37. I'm 37? Going to class. Oh my god. 37. My girlfriend sucked 37 dicks.
In a row? Still one of my all-time favorite movies.
speaking of celebrity marriages, I saw that guy that plays Borat and Isla Fisher are getting divorced.
Oh,
Oh,
I didn't even know they were married.
She's
I
still
didn't either.
alive.
I don't know.
God, that's so
Some
fucking
of
great.
these marriages you look at it, you're like, oh my god, why?
I saw one. Oh, I'm gonna be such a fucking bitch. I saw one at the grocery store the other day, Thursday. Wife texted me on the way home, "Can you stop and get milk?" I'm like, "Sure." So I figured I always make a trip on Fridays for liquor and supplies, and I was like, "All right, I'll just knock it all out in one shot." And I came across a couple. I'm such a fucking judgmental fucking asshole, but I looked at her and I'm like, "Wow, she's fucking beautiful. What the fuck?" And I looked at the hands, and yep, rings. What the? And there's a baby, and I'm like, did somebody have a bad night and just decided to get shotgun wedding, or what? I don't know. It didn't match. It was like
We've
didn't
seen
work.
channels before where there's, not great looking women with pretty damn good looking dudes, and it's like, well, whatever works their fancy. By all means, do you.
right.
Never seen that. Never seen that. I don't know. It's just kind of like I don't think I just about almost got caught staring. I was just like, what the fuck? Like,
And then you have to do the whole, ooh, the
Yeah.
milk.
I mean,
milk. I need milk. That's what I need. Milk. Oh,
I may or may not know a few guys that got hitched randomly with women in Vegas over a weekend. That
Oh
could be one of those
god.
situations.
How many?
Yeah.
We've met many. Well, it was even like that in Norfolk when we had one guy. God bless his heart, sweet guy, but he started dating this one chick that he met off of a dating app, POF, and nice guy and everything else, but she didn't have a job. She was going to school. He was going off of, I think, in like an E2, E3 pay,
Ugh.
and was paying for her bills, his bills, an apartment because it had a fireplace, a dog, her clothes, her car insurance. And he would ask to borrow money, from some of us in the division. It's like, dude, either she gets a job or you got to cut ties. And then they got married and had a baby. I'm like,
Yeah.
whatever works for them, fine.
What's the odds they're still together?
I don't know. I'm not nosy. I think the last I knew, which was years ago, they were still together, but that was like 3-4 years ago. I don't keep up on that. I'm like, yeah, whatever works for them.
Lunchbox, you remember this guy?
老铁们，咱们今天简简单单吃上一顿啊！双击扣8，谁扣谁发山等价，弄弄乱没毛病，开喽！
Love that kid.
I know. I gotta figure out a way to do the subtitle thing that you mentioned.
You might be able to meet him. He's probably crossed the border by now.
Oh, damn.
Fuck! 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 Oh!
I've been that guy before.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
One of my favorite little videos that are like that, the little Vine type shit that was from back in the day, is when a kid puts the fucking chem light into the microwave and it blows up all over.
Oh my god.
And the dad is like, "Your beautiful shirt," and I'm just like, "Fuck yeah, that's your beautiful shirt." And I'm like, "Oh my god, what?"
I seen the one where a guy put a chem light in the microwave and then it blew up right into his eye and he got the fluorescent shit in his eye. And it's like, and the dad's in there like, "You fucking idiot! What do you think was gonna happen?" He's just screaming in pain.
God.
Oh man.
Shit.
Pretty much. What are you doing?
Just
No, God! No!
Oh god.
fuck, that'd be the worst. Oh, these Edith is like, we never had so far haven't had to take James to the emergency room for any kind of.
You better knock on some fucking wood.
I know, right? I'm looking for some, and I don't fucking see any. Everything's there. It is.
Beat the shit out of yourself right there. Michelle's got to be throwing something at you in a minute.
Probably. But Edith is gonna be the one. She's gonna be the one that, like, the doctors are like, we called CPS because he's been here for 5 times in the last 6 months. Oh fuck.
You're like, no, trust you me, we're not here willingly.
Yes. She's a little psycho. She just
Meanwhile,
is.
while they're at the door and you're talking to him, she's standing in the back like fucking Chucky with a knife in her hand.
Yeah.
Going through
Threatening her
the
brother.
house.
I'm like, yeah, you touch me again, I'm gonna stab you. Like, no, Jesus, stop. Fuck. Oh.
Don't
I
Dear.
can't remember Sammy hurting herself too much when she was a kid, but my son Zeke, he has about my luck with injuring himself when he was little. There's one time he pulled the whole dresser down on himself.
Oh my
trying to climb up
god.
it. And then there's another time when he was like probably about 2 or 3 where he was just running around in circles in the living room and he tripped over his own 2 feet and went face first right into a corner. And he turned into like a unicorn, but like the swelling, you can see the dent of the corner of the wall.
He had a vagina on his head.
His forehead, his forehead like grew like 3 inches outwards in like 2 seconds. It was like, it is like, we gotta get to the fucking emergency.
Oh, that's rough. I hit myself in the head one time, but that was because my dum-dum self, I put a rock at one end of the seesaw, and then I was like, okay, I'm going to jump on the other end of the seesaw and make it go fly. Oh, it flew right to my face.
Yes.
And I got sent to we were still in Germany at that time. I had to go to the army hospital, and they had to do stitches, and I was not cooperative about it, so...
Oh, jeez, I can't. I think guardian angels they get like parameters. They're like, all right, you can't let this happen, you can't let that happen, but everything else, like, you get bored, have fun, and then you get that thought in your head, like, I can do this. Like, I had a thought in my head one time. I was locked out of my apartment in Oceanside, and I thought that I could jump from the carport to my bedroom window.
You idiot.
That's a choice.
And I was firmly convinced that I can make this happen. And I was talking.
Were you sober?
No.
Okay.
Of course,
No.
he was.
I was making sure this was a drunk decision.
I was blasted. And then about 2 hours later, I realized that I had hidden the key and went and fetched it. My friends were like, "You fucking moron." I'm like, well, you could have went back to the barracks. You decided to crash in my apartment, so deal with it.
I think my brother had to break in the house one time. We forgot our keys, and so he went to the front door, and it was like a encased front porch area, and then the house door. And he said, luckily the front door was unlocked, and but the alarm was on, so we had to kind of like slither on the floor like a spy to reach over to the alarm and turn it off. But he injured himself in the process getting into the window because I shoved him because he was taking too long.
Oh, wow. I'm trying to think of any. Yeah, that was probably one of the dumbest things I almost attempted. I would have fucking definitely broke both my legs. I would have hit the fucking building. I might have got my fingers on the windowsill.
Oh,
but
God.
Pulling myself up, I would have fell, broke both my legs, and then had my company gunny show up at the hospital and beat the shit out.
Out of the hospital bill.
God, I
He didn't have that black eye when he came in, did he?
that happened a few times, but what the fuck, Cremery? Things.
When I was over in Germany, we our apartment building would have like big. It was like I think about 8 families in these apartment buildings, and we would all get together like once a month on a weekend and barbecue outside. So we're barbecuing. I'm shit faced, and somebody didn't like. We're out of beer, and somebody had to run to the store. But I had a couple beers back up in my apartment. I was up at the 5th or 6th floor, So I run up there and I grab the beers and I'm like, shit, we don't have a bottle opener down there. So I go to open up one of the bottles with someone's lighter and I open it, but I broke the whole top of the bottle off and in the process sliced my finger like all the way around. I was like, oh well. So I just grabbed some paper towels, threw it around. I come downstairs. I'm like, the one bottle broke. Here's the other bottle. And they're like, what do you mean it broke? I'm like, it broke. Bottles break sometimes. And they're like, why is your finger all wrapped up? I'm like, that's where it broke, was right there. You're like, you should take that off. So I start unwrapping, and sure enough, it's split like wide open. And because I'm so drunk, blood's just going bloop, 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 bloop.
Oh yeah.
And my wife was like, oh my God. So the reason I remember this because Blue said German hospital, but she went to one of the American ones. But I went to an actual German hospital in Schweinfurt, Germany. And because the American hospital was like 30 minutes away, and they're like, you should go like right now. And I'm like, sure. I was fucked up. Get into the freaking German hospital. Everybody's speaking German there, and like a lady comes over and she's like,
Guten Tag, finger broken.
It's like I'm like, I'm American. You guys got to speak American or English or some variation of American English. I mean, like, you fucking asshole. Like, so like a lady comes up to me and she's like, what's wrong? I undid the paper towel and it's like, bloop, 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 bloop. Spewing blood. I'm like, it's leaking. It's like, what?
It's leaking.
It's
like,
leaking.
come back here. And I'm like, okay. So I went back into like the ER room and like Hans comes in and he's like, sits down. And he's like, normally I would just numb you up, but I think you're numb enough. I was like, sure. And I just held out my hand there. Now, mind you, I'm like, I hate needles. Like, I'm a lot better now that I've gone through the military and whatnot. But when I was little, I used to like literally just pass out. And yeah. But so he pulls out a needle. I thought he's gonna put it into my finger. And I'm like, whoa, Hans. Whoa, hey. We're not jabbing the wound. And he's like, I'm cleaning it, you asshole. And I'm like, oh, he's like, there might still be glass in here. Oh, and he starts squirting shit all around, and I'm like, oh, okay, all right, that makes sense. Sitting there, he told me he was fucking rubbing alcohol. He's throwing it in. I didn't feel a damn thing. I'm just watching him. Like, is there anything in there? And he was like, just bad decisions. And I'm like, all right, yeah,
Just bad decisions.
And I'm just watching him, and I'm like, normally I would just pass.
Story of my life, brother.
No. Dude, so I don't like watching my own blood either. So I'm like, normally I would just pass that. I'm out, fucking out. I wake up and I got stitches all on my finger. And he's like, you gonna get up? And I looked at my hand. I'm like, hey, that's not bad. All right, I'm gonna go back and continue drinking. He's like, no, you probably should go home and like take some Tylenol. It's gonna hurt. I'm like, it'll hurt tomorrow. I went right back to the party to start drinking again.
Oh,
That's for future me to
Hurt
worry
like a
about.
fucking bastard the next day. I woke up. I was like, what's wrong with my finger? And my ex-wife's like, you got stitches last time. I'm like, oh yeah. My whole middle finger was just swelled up, but it was great because I just walked around and it was like, hey, I heard you got stitches. I'm like, yep, right here. Right there.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Dude, my guardian angel left 15 years ago. Last I heard, he was living under a bridge, giving $5 handies for meth. Yeah.
Poor angel.
Yeah. All right, let's get to the memes. Oh, I almost put Starship Troopers up there. That would have been bad.
No, please don't.
Hey, vagina feet. Yikes. Yikes. Who's steering the boat?
Oh my god. I shouldn't laugh, but damn it.
I know, right? I know. It's all good.
I think
The
there's
hopes
been
and
enough
dreams.
time.
Yeah, right. The hopes and dreams of the entire cohort go with you. Godspeed.
I'm gonna go
Fellow
have my
Godspeed.
smoke right now.
Oh,
The
dude.
bastard in the making.
I'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna go have my smoke break now.
All right, brother.
So I just gave my nephew the fucking. So my nephew just got to Fort Stewart. It's his first duty station. He just got through AIT, but he was back up here for Easter, visiting his mom. And I asked him if he wanted to hang out. He said, "Yeah, I want to go shooting." So while we're shooting, I'm giving him the whole fucking brand new private lowdown. I'm like, "Look, don't go off post and buy the first fucking car you see. Don't buy a car at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, just fucking don't buy a car until like E4, E5." I'm like, and don't talk to any women. Like, do not if one's in a barracks and like knocks on your door, just tell her to go away.
Ignore.
Just fucking
Yep.
go away. And he's laughing like the whole time, and he's like, "Wait, you're real serious right now?" I'm like, "I am real serious." I've seen one of many people that get their lives fucking ruined over like some really stupid shit that's happened with people of the opposite sex.
Oh,
Well, that's
God.
like when my
New York
husband was
City.
still living in the barracks at one point. I went to visit him, and the next morning I had forgotten something in my car, so I went to go get it. And somebody's like, "Oh, look, it's the barracks bunny," and my ex-husband came out and like fucking just punched him.
Nice.
I was like, "Oh, he's actually defending my honor." A little shit.
I also had to tell him too, like, "Oh, you're gonna have a roommate. Don't fuck with your roommate too much. Your roommate's gonna catch you back more than you know, and you're gonna catch it too."
Yes. Yeah, I was fortunate. I had some gangster roommates, man. I was very lucky. They're either A, accommodating, B, very forgiving, or C, an accomplice. So
I thought it was funny when they moved us into these apartments near the base, and my friend she was helping me move in, and she opens up the fridge. She's like, "I think your roommate's black." I'm like, "What?" And she was like, "Look in the fridge," and there's like Miller High Life and a bucket of KFC, and I'm like, "What does that got to do with anything? Like that could be anybody." And sure enough,
Yeah.
this is my roommate, this black lesbian. She's like, "Oh, hi, I'm your roommate." I'm like, "Oh, great, you're right again." It seemed like every roommate I had was either black or lesbian.
Hey, there you go.
What was the worst thing you guys ever did to your roommate?
Oh, easy. I was kind of thinking about this. Long story, short story, long story. Met some girls in Tijuana with some friends of mine. Hung out all weekend. A couple of weekends later, they came down and met us at the barracks and did a barracks party before we left. Well, we never ended up leaving. And I brought her into the room. I thought he was gone. He wasn't. This is a very conservative Native American fellow who didn't speak to a lot of people, spoke to me. But anyways, we get to hot sexy time and he fucking gets up. I'm like, oh shit, he's actually there. He walks over to the stereo. He had a very nice stereo system in the entertainment center, and he turns it on and fiddles with some buttons, and then walks out the door, shuts the door, and Blackstreet starts playing. I'm like, you fucking gangster. That is awesome. Like, oh man, I had to take him to several powwows to help him meet girls. That was my penance, and he did. So, but that was pretty bad. Like, yeah, I was, having a sexy time, right? Basically, I don't know, 5 feet away from my roommate. That was pretty bad, I think.
So my roommate in Fort Carson, Colorado, he's very much an introvert, very nice guy. His name is Adrian Daly. He lives in Queens, New York, and artist. I don't know how he ended up in the infantry because he was not your typical alpha male, fucking built to like go just kill people, and
he was probably the most dangerous dude in the fucking.
he probably was. And we just didn't know it.
Yeah.
But he hardly ever drank. So one night he'd been dating this girl for a while. She's like, we're gonna party tonight. He's like, yeah, sure, whatever. And they take off, and I'm like, whatever. So like, I'm hanging out in the barracks, and we all get shit faced and blah blah. And about 4 a.m. hits, I'm passed out. I hear him stumble through the door, but I hear him, his girl, and like some other girl. They all came back to like do their thing, and they all start talking shit to each other. And then he comes over and he starts talking shit to me, and it goes on for like an hour. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, man, it's like 5 a.m. You guys gonna like fucking do your thing here, or are you just gonna let me sleep? Like, what the fuck? Because by the way they were talking shit, I was clearly not invited to their party. So the next morning, it's like 9-10 o'clock. We get up, and the girls have long since gone. He's passed out. Like, he woke up once to like get a bottle of water, and he's feeling like dog shit. And he goes and lays back down. So I go out into the little common area there, in the middle of the building. Dude, when they came through, they just like fucking wrecked the pool table. They like did some other shit, broke some beer bottles. I was like, what the fuck? We're all out there looking at it, and we're like, we should do something to him because we're gonna have to clean this up. Like, we're gonna get fucked up. And he parked front row in the fucking parking spot. So we're like, okay, well, we have to go to Chow anyway, so let's fucking go down there and let's fucking turn his car completely sideways in the fucking parking spot. Mind you, he had like the little fucking, like, it was like the size of a fucking Dodge Omni, that little fucking roller skate of a fucking car, right? So we go down there and we bounce his car sideways into the fucking parking spot, get it like perfectly right there, and then we fucking run back up to the fucking barracks, and we're like sitting there like, fuck, like we should just wake him up. So we wake him up and I tell him, I'm like, hey, you parked a little crooked in the parking lot, and the MPs are like coming through and they're like fucking ticketing people that are crooked. MPs never did that shit, but he was so fucking hungover that like he was like, oh fuck. He gets up, he grabs his keys, throws on like some sweats and a t-shirt. Before he leaves the room, he's looking around. He's like, didn't I bring girls home with last night? I was like, nope, couple dudes. And he was like, he fucking walked out. And so as he's walking down, he's like, what the fuck? How did my car get completely sideways? The MPs were right there. They're right at his
no.
And they're doing the same thing. They're out of their car, like just looking at it. They're like, what the fuck is this? And we're like, oh shit. He's probably still drunk. We're like, fuck. Should we go down? No, we're just sat right there. Right there at the window, just watching him. And he goes down and you see him just throwing his hands up. He doesn't know what to fucking do. He keeps doing this and throwing his hands up. And yeah, it was about like an hour-long conversation with the MPs. I think he was trying to convince the MPs that he wasn't, like, he didn't drive home last night, all this other shit.
Right.
And when he gets back up, he's like, who the fuck did that to my car? Like, that seems impossible. It seems like only you could do that from driving home last night. He's like, no, you fuckers. You guys ruined my car. You had to have. Because even the MPs were like, we drove past here like 2 hours ago and your car wasn't that way. So we went out, we moved his car back, but that shit was fucking hilarious. He was like, I'm going back to bed. Please move my car back. I was like, you should, like, we're probably fucking it up every time we do it, but sure. All right. We'll fucking move your car back. Why not?
That's pretty good. I like that one. Anybody else got one? I mean, oh well, Blue.
I got along good with my roommates, so I can't really say anything.
I got along with mine too, and we did that to him.
Yeah.
I guess we had one incident.
Oh, and we lost her.
Maybe. Give it a second.
I mean, she's got the pose going on.
She does. She's in deep thought.
Right?
Did I lose signal?
Yeah, you lost signal for about 10 seconds.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to think. You know, we didn't really have too many incidences on the ship. Or
Jesus, I can't believe that. Like that's a barracks on the move, like self-contained, like that.
I kind of get it though. Why you wouldn't?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
we got along fairly well. I think the only time we had an issue was when we had one girl who. We had one girl. She had this thing. She had a problem with her hygiene. That was for certain.
Oh,
she had to have. She legit had to have a shower watch. She had to have health and comfort every week. I think it did like I didn't understand it. One time she unplugged my computer to plug in her phone, and I lost my shit on her. I was like, because I was watching a movie and just out of nowhere, I just see my computer just boop. It fucking. I was like, who the fuck just unplugged my shit? And she's like, oh, I had to charge my phone. I was like, I would have been fine if you would just ask me. You just don't unplug somebody's fucking shit.
Right.
But I got along fairly well with my roommates. Like, I had no issues, really.
These females on the boat are different than guys on the boat, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, we ain't got time for that. Once in a while, we had catty moments. I'm not gonna lie. We had some catty moments. But other than that, it's like, we ain't got no shit. We're too busy for that nonsense. I think the only thing we really did was just duct tape some women's, curtains to their racks, and they couldn't get out.
That's pretty awesome.
So before I exit off the show, because my time's almost up.
Yep.
I didn't do this to a roommate, but I did this up in the barracks. So I would get bored on the weekends, just like any other 18, 19-year-old punk ass kid that lives in the barracks. And I decided that since I had like a bunch of MRE heaters, I was going to make MRE bombs to the guys that were just kind of chilling up in their rooms. So I would run around with a bunch of empty 2-liters, shake them up, put them in front of the door, knock on the door, run away, boom, blows up. Fucking people are pissed, but so I'm literally going from floor to floor doing this. And I was on my like 4th or 5th one, and I got chased out of one barracks, and because I was young, I fucking just would fly, just take off to the next fucking barracks and never get caught. And this had gotten reported up to battalion staff duty. So the staff duty NCO was walking around trying to find me, and he did. So as I'm out in front of my buddy Chuck's door, and Chuck he got a fucking big laugh about it. He got an even bigger laugh when I got caught. So I'm there, I'm shaking it up. I put the fucking 2-liter down, and as I'm turning, I see the door open up, and there's this fucking E6 who knows who I am. And he's like, Millard. I'm like getting ready to run, and I went, fuck. And I stopped right there. Like I took like 2 steps, and as I turned, the fucking MRE bomb blew up all over me. I went, fuck. And he was like, he's just staring at me, and he's like, he asked me if I'd been drinking. And I know why he asked me, because he was trying to get me in trouble. And I was like, absolutely not, Sergeant. And he was just like, all right, good. We'll go shave, jump into uniform. Since you have all this energy, you can come up and be my runner for the day. And I went, fuck. I was not prepared to be anybody's runner for the whole fucking day. So it turned into being his runner until about 2300 at night. Because he would have me do shit, and I was not doing it fast enough. He expected me to like run every fucking where because I had all this energy. I did not have any more energy after a fucking MRE bomb blew up on me. I was not happy.
That's awesome, dude.
Kept me all fucking night. So
yeah, I don't like something similar, because being an ammo tech, I had access to all kinds of fun stuff. One of them being CS, and so somebody I didn't like, I knew that I had to hand off docs to him. I would take a CS pellet, because they're actually they're pellet or grenade, but they're in pellets. You can take them, dissolve them in water.
Gas chamber.
Right.
Yeah.
Dissolve it in water, and then brush it on the document.
Yeah.
And then hand it to them. And you're in the desert, and they touch the document, and they look at it, and then they touch their face or rub their nose, and just stand there and watch and just wait for it to happen. And they knew I did it, but fucking prove it, bitch. Like, lesson learned.
We found out too that if you put bleach at the bottom of so there's the tape over the bottom of the smoke grenade.
Yeah. You
lift up that tape and put a little bit of bleach in there, close it. It basically turns into a modified version of CS.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
I
did not hear of that one. That one's good.
So we did that too. We went to when I was at Fort Carson. I should have got kicked out of the military when I was at Fort Carson. I was in trouble every fucking weekend. So I was in 1 infantry. 112 infantry was down the road from us. We got bored one night, and looking on a Saturday, we went down. The guy had a smoke fucking grenade, and he was like, look, if we put bleach in the bottom of this, it turns it into CS. We're like, fuck yeah. Like, so what are we thinking? Like do we go to the armor battalion that's in between us, or we go all the way down to 112? And he was like, we go all the way down to 112. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go. So it was like 4 of us. So we go down there, and we're peeking in to see which CQs are fucking sleeping, because there's always at least one. And we found one. The runner was up playing fucking Game Boy or something, and but he wasn't paying attention to shit. So we opened up the fucking door. There goes a fucking smoke grenade with the fucking bleach in it for added effect. And then we fucking bolted. and there was a baseball field right across the road from where they were at, and we sat up in the bleachers and just watched. And they had a fucking fire truck, they had the MPs. We're like, oh shit, this got a lot more attention than what we anticipated. And because the fucking private was brand new, he freaked the fuck out. He didn't even wake up to CQ, he just ran for the fucking fire alarm and pulled that. We're like, oh shit.
Oh no, this escalated quickly.
Yeah, this escalated real quickly. And then there was one MP that like looked across the way. Was like, why the fuck are those 4 guys sitting on the bleachers like watching the whole thing? And as soon as he like pointed at us, we were gone. Fucking out. We were gone through fucking. We're on the other side of Fort Carson before he had his hand even down to lift up his radio. Like we were just fucking gone.
I think those shenanigans were important, and I think if you get busted, I don't think it, unless it's something crazy, somebody gets really fucked up. I don't think Article 15 is warranted at all. I think creative punishment is warranted. You know,
well, they had CID running around asking
Jesus
people fucking questions and shit like
well,
that.
No wonder you didn't get caught because it was
they
Army
pulled
CID.
the lot numbers and shit like that.
Oh Jesus! So some fucking poor ammo tech was looking up shit.
Yep. So it came back to 1-8, but they couldn't. It was headquarters 1-8, like it was AKC 1-8. So it didn't. It's like almost every company had some kind of ammo duty in like the last month, so they couldn't identify exactly who did it. But of course, CID's like they have fingerprints and all this other shit. And in my head, I'm like, I never touched it, so I'm good there. Like, and the guy who did touch it, he was wearing gloves the whole fucking time. Like, they're like, and we got this and that, and there's hair on the scene, and blah blah blah. We're like, what the fuck are you guys even talking about?
They're so full of shit. They're the same NCIS same way. So full of shit. They come at you with like, oh, we got everything. No, you don't. Because if you did, you wouldn't be asking me questions.
No, they don't. Because we were working with NCIS on the ship when I was in security, and it's like half the time they're like, "So you guys have any idea?" It's like, "Dude, we thought you did."
Yeah.
Why are you asking us?
What's that from Terminalist? Too dumb to be in the CA, too much of a coward to be a beat cop. Yeah, that's NCIS. Yeah, and I did, and at one time go off on a rant because we just got back from 29 Palms and we had an incident with NCIS, and I'm ranting to my buddy in the Blockbuster line. That's how old I am. And some dude taps me on the shoulder, flips his badge. I'm like, good for fucking you. Turn back around. Mind you, that's what I said, and that was my look. That was my tone of voice, inflection, everything. But I turned back around. I'm like, oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, great. That's awesome. I just got out of one fucking shithole, and I just dived right into the next one. Good job, Kramer. Good job.
Way to go.
All right, Lunchbox. You got to bounce. I
got to bounce, man. Yeah,
I
didn't want to leave without telling you guys goodbye. Love y'all.
Love you too, man. Thanks for hanging. Appreciate
I'm glad
it.
you guys you're moving on with a new network. I tried like looking it up. I don't see it on Facebook yet. So
I haven't made a page yet because I'm not good at that stuff. So I'm trying to bribe somebody.
Are you going to watch WrestleMania?
I'm not going there. No, that's in Philadelphia. It's like fucking 8
Well,
hours
yeah,
away.
no, I mean, it's on Peacock.
Oh, I'll be watching it. Yeah,
you're watching it on, getting a healthy helping of the cock tonight.
Just think about this. My mom was watching it too, but for an entirely different reason.
Yeah, my boyfriend's brother watches it, but let's just keep in mind he's a bum that works 4.5 hours and bitches about that.
Oh, that's rough. That's rough. That must
but
be
he's also immature. So.
All right, Lunchbox. I love you, brother.
All right, man. Y'all be good. Later.
Bye-bye.
Later. I'm just saying, Lunchbox is a wrestling guy, so maybe we should have him on Sports Church, even though it's loosely sports, but WrestleMania 40 weekend.
That's entertainment.
It's sports entertainment.
It's sports entertainment.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, okay.
All right. This is Caitlin Carter keeps it hairy.
Stop.
Why are you laughing, Blue? Why are you laughing?
Because she does. Well, I'm not gonna lie. She does look like she doesn't care.
Yeah, well, she's a gangster athlete, so she can do whatever else she wants. She's gonna be.
Well, I
She's,
mean, like, shit, seriously, some of us would get in our fucking 30s and 40s and we're like, we just don't give a shit no more. Just
yeah.
whatever. If it's jungly, it's jungly. If it's not, it's not.
Dean, we saw the
Welcome to
Expos.
the jungle.
Exos.
Oh,
It's C cabin door. Oh, that's interesting. And then what else did he say? We shrink wrapped our LPO's Jeep. That sounds like a bad idea.
I mean, he did
Oh,
dumb shit on the ship, but like not enough to where it was like, oh, that's absolutely fucking memorable.
oh, we did lots of dumb shit. Lots of we were Marines, so that kind of like comes with the territory. 25 years ago, Sopranos debuted and changed TV forever.
That show was so fucking dumb.
Oh my god.
I watched
Oh
like
my
maybe
god.
a few. I watched like maybe one season, and I was just like, how the fuck do people like this? I don't get it.
Because people like watching a train wreck, and that's what that is a
Well, then-
train wreck.
Well, then when I came back, I came home on leave one time from A school, and they had the the Jersey Shore fucking spoof on South Park. Don't talk about my family.
today actually would be a good episode, the earthquake edition.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I was so stupid.
I don't know. Who was the middle one?
That's Snooki.
Snooki. Yeah. I think for like a second I had a crush on Snooki because I knew she was a whore. And I was
What?
like,
Because she was fucking drunk and all over the. Just watching them
Yeah,
get drunk,
it's
I'm
a-
like, Jesus Christ.
easy mark. That's what I think. That's what my lizard brain was saying. That's an easy mark. You got this. Easy mark.
Well, whenever they get drunk, you know what's funny is that lately I've been catching myself watching videos of people getting drunk and pulled over or getting arrested.
Oh,
And like
God.
listening to them, I'm just like, Jesus Christ. But then I remember how they used to be when they were drunk.
Oh yeah.
Just like, oh my God. Did you
We-
guys see the video I sent you a couple weeks ago of the one woman who got pulled over? And
I
she
think we
kept,
played it, didn't we?
I don't know, but she had to blow into the tube. But every time she kept trying to blow into it, she was like looking like she was trying to suck it off. It was the whole video is so funny. It's worth the 30 minutes.
Nice. I don't know. Like I've been out there. I thankfully didn't encounter any of these guys, but we had this group. A lot of my friends in Chicago were DJs. It just kind of happened that way, and I go to clubs a lot because they were playing. I get them for free, and recently divorced, so hey, might as well. And we formed a league called the Anti Douchebag League, and there was literally guys that were like, because of this show, we're kind of copying that kind of style, the tan, the gangster clothes, the pop collars. Like there's guys that literally would have 2 collar shirts or 3 on top of each other and would pop
So
them all.
fucking dumb. I remember when
And I was
people
like-
did that, and I was like, why?
We put them on Facebook and blast them and like just make fun of them. Like, oh god, just the worst. God.
It's better
Yeah.
when you watch the girls when they get in dresses and it's like winter and they're trying to walk around in like these stilettos and they fall.
Yeah,
And like all of us in Norfolk will be watching this shit like, oh my god, she's so stupid.
they drop trowel in the middle of the street and piss. It's
Or they
like,
fall in the middle of the street. And here's my drunk ass. Ah!
Jesus.
Ah!
Everyone says the Air Force is full, yet the Army has drive-through chow halls. Is that a thing? Damn it, Lunchbox is gone.
I don't know.
Yeah. Son of a
Pop
bitch.
Smoke put it out. I know he's an Army guy, so
I wish they had that in the Navy, because shit, we had to walk to our fucking shit.
we'd always be going to the chow hall. If they had drive-through. Are
God.
you serious?
I
Right?
loved the Chow Hall in Pensacola, Florida. That
Mm.
shit was fucking amazing.
First time I went to a Navy chow hall, I had a stroke. First time I went to a Army chow hall, I almost had a stroke. And I went to Air Force one, and I'm pretty sure I had a mini embolism because I don't really actually remember the experience. I just was told I was there. I was like, oh my god. compared to Marine Corps chow, like fucking Jesus. I mean, Navy chow is, I don't think, held to the highest regard, but it's definitely a step or two on the rung above with the Marine.
No, Pensacola's. Oh my god, I loved eating it. I loved getting breakfast, lunch, dinner was my favorite. Like I made it a full ass. I made a full ass deal. Like people would be like, "Yo, Blue, you want to hang out?" Nah, man, I'm going to fucking dinner. Like, I am not sticking around. The food is fucking okay here.
I did miss free food when I moved out of the barracks.
Oh yeah.
That was one of the smartest dumb things I did, but like I got out as soon as I could. I mean, I really wasn't really allowed. I just did it. I found a Marine Corps vet. I was friends with at a bar. I ended up getting a job at first running food and then bartending, and I just lived off base. And then I went to Miramar and moved back into the barracks because the barracks were gangster. They were like, I mean, I say gangster. They were a Motel 6 room, but coming from where I came from, that was gangster. That was awesome. I was like, I got a whole room to myself. Like, this is fucking yeah. That's the air wing.
The apartments that we had in Norfolk, they were kind of new, but they built these apartments that were for like E4 and below, and you had your own room, your own walk-in closet and bathroom, and then you had a living room and a kitchen that you shared.
Jeez.
And the only way you can get in was with your cat card.
The infamous cat card. Yeah, that was
You know what?
a thing when I was
I'm
in.
not complaining because I was like, this is actually pretty fucking nice. I kept my room clean. Once in a while, like sometimes chiefs from the ship would come and do like a surprise inspection. I think I did it one time and the chief came by. He's like, damn, I was actually surprised. I'm like, why? Because in the birthings we look like garbage. Like, I don't know what you were expecting here.
Yeah, I may or may not have. They done one of those surprise inspections, and I had an illegal hot plate and had left some Hormel chili on warm, and it had encrusted. fucking Gunny walked into my office and just threw them both at me. He was like, "Don't ever let me fucking see this again." I'm like, "Oh shit." He slammed the door, opened the door back open, and he says, "How drunk were you?" And I'm like, "Were you?" And he goes, "Geez," fucking slams the door again. Like, oh. I'm like, "Yeah, that's because I got better accounting than Enron. That's why I don't get in that much trouble. That's why. That's the only thing." Well, could shoot, could PT like a motherfucker, and I was super creative at my job. So I got probably protected more often than I should have been.
The first time my ex-husband came to my apartment, he was taking pictures and sending it to his friends. He's like, "Look at this shit! Look!" Like he was like legit fucking mad.
Jealous.
Like,
oh hell yeah. Oh yeah. Some of the guys came down from from some of my old units at Pendleton. They come meet me and we go to like meet me at my barracks, then we'd fucking cab it to like Pacific Beach, which was like the target rich environment. It was surrounded by colleges and it was filled with bars right by the ocean. So you could, and there's hotels, so convenient that way too. And they come and see me at the barracks, like, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, "What?" They're like, "You fucking pogue." I'm like, "You're a fucking pogue." He's like, "No, you went pogue. I'm like, "I'm not complaining, man. This shit's awesome. I love it. It's fucking so cool."
Well, he got mad about my apartment and he's like, "It must be fucking nice to just have everything easy." I'm like, "You chose your fucking route. I didn't make you sign those fucking papers."
Right.
Like, shut the fuck up and deal with what you got.
Suck it up, buttercup.
Really, like, fuck off.
Never stop dreaming, Freddy Krueger. There you go. People in the 90s when a robotic voice on the radio says "around the world" 130 times in a row.
Around the world,
For fucking real.
Dude,
that's 100% true. Like, I don't know why they even called it this, but they're like,
it was the same with "Call on Me" in the 2000s.
Oh yeah, call on me. Yes.
I'm disappointed that dude in blue shirt here didn't pop his collar up though.
Oh yeah, he definitely looks like a little bit of yeah, for sure. I don't even know why they called it, but like some of my buddies would do like pop-up raves and shit, and they're like, "Hey, can you work the door?" And I'm like, "For fucking what reason? Like take money?" And I'm like,
Oh yeah.
"You really like it's just because I'm a Marine, like doesn't like what? Like if somebody comes and
You
tries to rob the place, like I'm just gonna let him through. Like fuck off."
you
Like,
remember when Sandstorm came out?
oh
Everybody
yes, yes.
with the fucking oh my god!
Darude, Sandstorm. Yes,
And
yes.
then when I hit 18, I was going to these clubs and they were just it had like a whole different vibe. Like everybody's like, "Ah!"
Then there was that Mr. Samurai one too.
Oh
with
my
the,
god!
Oh, don't stop.
Mr. Samurai.
Oh, the fucking worst. The fucking worst. Moving on. The National Guard kids just doing their job. Every former active duty veteran for no reason.
For real, your shit don't count.
No, yeah, for real.
I remember I
Hey,
had a boyfriend who was in the National Guard, and like I called him one time while I was deployed. I was really sad and depressed. He's like, "I know exactly what how you feel," and I was like, "No,
oh my
no, the fuck
God,
you don't."
no. It was,
No,
I
No, you
was,
fucking don't.
I was living in Warsaw, Kentucky, and I, got to know living there for a minute, got to know some of the people, and there was quite a few guys that hung out at the bar right by my house. Because I lived like fucking maybe a quarter mile from a marina. They're National Guard, all National Guard guys, and they're getting ready to deploy. And they're like, "Hey, we can fast track you with our recruiter, and you can deploy with us." I'm like, "Cool, I'll show up for one of your drill weekends." And I did, and I was there for like 2.5 hours, and I'm like, "Nope, nope, going home. See you. No fucking way, not happening. Kiss my ass. I am not going to Afghanistan with you fucking morons." Like,
one of you
there's no
guys are gonna
fucking
get
way.
me killed.
No, they're a fucking artillery unit, and so they need an ammo tech, or they could use an ammo tech, another one, and I'm like, I am not running ammo for you fucking no, not happening. Sorry, because you guys got to escort me. 2 Humvees in the front, 2 Humvees in the back, my ass full of in a fucking truck full of fucking powder and fucking no, not
No,
happening.
no.
I would have got atomized. I would not be here right now if I'd have said yes to that recruiter. Nope. Imagine being drunk as a vegan. You got to come home and eat some celery sticks.
My brother says that when he started being vegan and he drank, he would come home and fry up. What did he fry up? It was like some kind of vegetable, I don't know, but he would fry it up and just dip it in ranch and shit. He's like, that was the only time I really kind of broke being vegan.
Jesus, God bless them. They're always sick and tired and not healthy. I dated a nutritionist, and she's like, and she was a vegetarian, but she's like, you want to eat meat, eat meat. She says, just balance your shit out. Just, have a little bit of everything like you're fucking supposed to with your hunter-gatherer ass, because that's what your body's used to. So eat some fruits, eat some vegetables, have some nuts, hot salty nuts, have some fucking meat, chicken, pork, fucking beef, fucking mix it up, but just, even the shit out, and you'll be fine. And I was like, interesting, as I'm eating my porterhouse in front of her. God bless her, Trisha.
Yeah.
Oh, she was such a sweetheart. She was way too good looking for me, and all she really wanted to do was piss daddy off, and she succeeded. She
My
really
brother
succeeded.
told me one time, he's like, I can make this tofu taste like chicken. I was like, Taylor, I want to believe you, but I can't. Like, there's nothing on this god green given earth that you can do
Right.
that will make this tofu be like, yes, it's chicken.
I can't even eat tofu because my wife's soy allergic. So we don't eat anything 99% of the time with any soy in it. Like really legit anything. And so anytime I like eat fast food or anything like that, there's soy in it.
Yeah.
Oh, you know all those jokes about Chipotle and everything like that?
The
It's
hands
real
up,
for me. Super real for me. Because I eat any kind of like Wendy's, Arby's, McDonald's, whatever. Fucking man. There's emergency runs to the fucking bathroom, and I may or may not blow out an O-ring. Good times. Therapist, stay away from whatever hurts you. Me. Yeah. That was me for a very long time with almost everything in my life.
That was me with my ex-husband. You should leave him. You're right, I should. My dumbass kept going back to him.
Oh yeah.
Now I look back. If I could watch myself like on a movie screen, I'd be the one throwing popcorn like this bitch is dumb.
You'd be the black lady in the back of the movie. Just don't open that door, bitch. Yeah.
Why you going in there? Say no, and you don't.
Bitch!
Yes. For sure. Like, hey, I'd love to go back a couple moments and be like, I know your buddies, including Pookie, said they're gonna pay your bar tab, but you should not hit this guy for no reason.
Yeah, right.
Don't do it. Don't
Yeah,
do
right.
it.
Don't do it.
Oh,
I'm just
God.
gonna do it.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Yo. Just think God was like, I'm going to put 2 chickens on the ark so I can bless the world in 2,000 years with Chick-fil-A. He really had a plan for us to be filled with love and chicken tenders.
Fuck yeah.
Jesus.
Chick-fil-A is amazing. I love Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, I'm a little worn out on it though, because it's like one of our go-tos on on the weekends.
And then the sauce.
Oh, the Chick-fil-A sauce, which is like butter.
What?
It's butter. You know that, right? It's like 90% butter. That's
So
why
what? Who cares? Who cares? Who the fuck?
Hey, this is a guy who on Thursday, one of my buddies at work ordered a fuck ton of KFC just cuz. And he's like, here. And I'm like, dude, I don't have any cash on me. He's like, no, just take it. There's like 4 pieces in there. I'm like, cool. So I eat 2 pieces, give 2 away, give the mashed potatoes and gravy away to my boss because he's like a crack fiend for that shit. And then I take the wax paper shit they use to, keep layers separate. And guess what I do? I shake the fucking bucket and I pour the fucking chicken skin scraps right into my fucking mouth and chow down. Oh yeah, like a fucking boss. Like a boss. My boss is like, holy shit, really? I'm like, dude, that's one of the best feelings.
I love the Popeyes chicken. I love Popeyes chicken.
Yeah, me too.
But there would be times where like where you would get to the bottom and it's got like the buttery Cajun spices on the bottom, and I would just take my finger and just be like, dip my fucking biscuits in it.
Dip your biscuits? Yikes.
I would.
Is that code? No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know. Dip my biscuits.
It sounds so dirty.
I'm just gonna start using that from now on. Be like, yeah, guys, I'm gonna go to bed. I gotta dip my biscuits.
Oh, it sounds like a t-shirt. It sounds so much like a t-shirt.
We should make it a t-shirt.
Yeah, hashtag dip my biscuits. I'm gonna do it. Jesus. What's wrong?
There's no money in t-shirts, though.
No, I don't really care. I've already lost money on this fucking hobby. I could have bought a fucking house by now. After almost 10 years, you know how much money I've put into this? It's fucking stupid. I don't really care. Might as well just have the fucking t-shirt be like, what the fuck does hashtag dip my biscuits mean? Well, let me tell you a story.
No,
see what happened was
we are printing for this past week. I told you guys we're printing for Juke Mode, and it's called this Here for Good, thing where they take local businesses and they give them this opportunity to have shirts printed for them and everything else, and then the proceeds go to that business as well as a little bit to the community.
Right.
And so we made these shirts today. They had like these 2 dripping popsicles, and it says "Get tested before you get tasted." I fucking laughed. And then I was like, oh my God, these are actually pre-ordered shirts. Like, there was a whole shit. I was like, oh my God, there's like 80 shirts in this fucking order.
Did you ever? How many times you inappropriately laughed at something in public and people look at you like, "What
Oh
the
my
fuck's wrong
God,
with
so
you?"
many
And I'm like,
times.
"Ugh."
I laughed one time. Jason and I went out to eat at this spaghetti warehouse, and this little kid ran by and fell and started crying. And I, was just,
started laughing.
I had to cover my mouth and everything. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, I didn't do it in public, but Edith followed me into the kitchen and for some reason tore off towards the oven like a fucking banshee and just somehow, because she was in like she had whatever she jammed her feet went out from under and she fucking bam right on her ass. Looked at me and I'm like, what? She's like, oh, nothing. I meant to do that. I'm like, yeah, that's why God gave you a butt. 'Cause God did give her my mom butt. She's a ginger with blue eyes, red hair, and a big butt. That's gonna be awesome in like 12 years.
No, give it about 15.
All right. Hope I'll take 15. I'll take 15.
Unless she's like an early bloomer like some of us were.
Oh God. I was not, so but I think my wife was, so maybe it'll wash. I don't know.
Well, yeah, girls get mature quicker.
For sure. And this, my friends, is why I'm against men's
Smooth
men being allowed
transition here.
sports. Yeah. There you go. Gotta love
Big
women's
booty.
volleyball.
I ain't
Oh,
no big booty.
no, none of them have a big booties. None of them do. But you
I
could
don't
bounce
know.
a grand piano.
No, the Brazilian volleyball players do. I think
Well, they're Brazilian. That's just like a mix of fucking everything. Because the Portuguese were the worst people on the planet. They were. Look them up. They're
Oh, well,
fucking
yeah, I'm not
horrible.
disagreeing at all.
They are so bad. How hard are you gonna hit it?
No. No.
Yeah. Hey, Army Corps of Engineers says they're gonna have it cleared by what, end of April?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, right.
They could do. Hey, if the money's there and the motivation's there, they could get it done for sure. But let's be honest. But
Well, then they probably have to fix any kind of damage to the structure under the water.
well, I think what they'll do
So-
is they'll probably just cut the bridge. And
I
they'll
thought that
just
was what they were
excavate-
going to do anyways. They were just going to cut the bridge and start all over.
Yeah, they're gonna cut the bridge and evacuate all the shit, and then fucking worry about the bridge later because they got to keep the port open. So
All
yeah.
right. Go for it.
I mean, look at the Eclipse without glasses, so I can file disability on Tuesday. Nice.
Damn, I got an idea.
Yeah, my boss is off on Monday, so I get to be him, which is, not my favorite thing in the world. But I was like, hey, what time? Do you know what time it's gonna be? Like the zenith, whatever. And he's like, don't worry, everybody will tell you. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, the last time we had this, we had one. The whole fucking company came out. I'm like, okay, so I'll just know. He's like, yeah, you'll just know. Don't worry about anything. Just watch people going out the door like there's a food truck out there.
Juke Mode did this thing where we've been printing off so many t-shirts and everything else. And I had this like thought. I was like, what if it gets really cloudy that day?
Mm.
And my team leader's like, you better fucking not. I mean, like, I get it. It's a huge thing, but to me, I'm like, So they got us our free t-shirts and glasses.
Yeah, it's changed the course of empires, those things.
I get that, but it's like I don't know.
Before
I mean, I'm
people
in
knew
a
what the
Pappas
fuck they were.
totality too, and my mom's coming down.
I just wish they just, wouldn't put out. Like, I wouldn't have come across all the crazy this people are saying is gonna happen, because then it gets in my head.
Oh,
and you think I was wound tight before I had kids?
What was it? People are
Now.
making these claims like there'll be sexual dysfunction.
Animals are gonna go
You can't eat
crazy.
you can't eat the food because the nutrients will be deprived out of the vegetables and fruit from the day.
I just.
My-
Do you guys
my-
remember?
My son,
Go ahead.
my son has
T.
been asking me about all these eclipse conspiracy theories because for some reason he's coming across them all, and it's like somebody today had up that the earthquakes that happened recently in Taiwan
Oh yeah,
and
it was
Jersey
because of
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
were because of the eclipse. It's like why did we get earthquakes before an eclipse? And it's like tectonic plates. It has
The
nothing to
tectonic
do with
plates
the
have
sun.
nothing to do with that.
No. Decent. I vote we give Edith the call sign Banshee. Yeah. I'll run it by the wife, but I'm pretty sure that's gonna work. He says I'm in the path of totality.
am
Yeah,
too.
it moved because it was supposed to go right through Cincinnati, but it moved a little bit, so it's gonna be a little bit
It's
north. But
going
it's,
right over Toledo. So,
Yeah.
like I said, my mom and my brother and his girl are coming down Monday to watch. And I'm like, yeah, you can just hang out in the front yard at our house, and Jason will be home, and I'll be at work, stepping outside for a little bit, watching it, and then go back in.
Yep, that's the same thing I'm gonna do. If you put holy water in a humidifier, it turns the room into a gas chamber for vampires. Sir, this is a Wendy's.
It's a good idea.
Never fucking occurred to me. Never happened in a fucking vampire movie. Blade never thought of it. I mean,
I'm like, oh,
that
interesting.
is a Jameson shot worthy. Gross.
They should have put that in fucking Twilight. Then I would have
For
watched that
real.
movie.
They're like, I'm gonna turn on this humidifier. Don't.
Have any of you guys watched that? Because I've never
Well,
seen any one of them.
Me.
I haven't watched any
my
one
wife-
of them.
My wife likes him, so I've seen parts of them.
I can't. I
Your
watched them
wife
all, and
likes
I think it
them?
was just a punishment for myself.
My wife.
My wife.
It was just a self punishment. The
Was
books
it
are
bad?
okay. Yes, they are bad. They are
Was-
fucking bad.
Thank God I dodged that bullet.
They're
Yeah,
more for the
instead-
girls that don't know
when-
romance yet.
When the
No.
vampires go into the sun instead of dying, they sparkle like a fucking fairy.
They
That was
sparkle.
that meme we did earlier made me think of something. It was very, I think it's very true. And I think there needs to be something to do this. And you think it'd be in the military, but it isn't. But I saw that Marine stand next to that girl. I'm guessing she was a girl.
Mm.
And I hate to assume anybody's gender, but he was standing so timid. Now, this is a fucking dude who's supposed to go out and kill people, allegedly, right? Break stuff, kill
Yeah.
people, break things. And he's standing so timid. And I remember being like that, well, because I joined when I was 17. So like 17, 18, 19, being so fucking one way, like being so hardcore at work and whatever. And then out being so timid around women. And I'm like, why the fuck was I like that? Like, why didn't I have all the confidence in the world? Why didn't somebody pull me aside? Like, look,
I'm a
devil.
boy and I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, basically, right? Yeah, that's exactly the fucking 100% truth. So where's the disconnect? Like, how did I not bridge the gap until I was like almost out? And that's how I met my first wife, which oops. But like still, like it just blows my mind. Like I finally got confidence, finally got like, okay, maybe it was just the thousands of rejections because I was so bad at it, but and then working at a bar and being a bartender and paying attention, like actually listening to women, like I don't know.
Yeah,
but
that's probably your main reason right there, dear. You just answered your own question. Moving along.
moving on. Someone dropped their pick pussy at work. Oops. That's weird. Yeah. 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 That's a desperate construction worker right there.
So then he's like, here, take this.
This is an old one, but go in the rules of combat. I'll just pick out the good ones. You're not Superman. I guess I can read the whole thing. I don't know. If it's stupid, but it works, it's not stupid. True. Never draw fire, it irritates everyone around you.
Yeah.
When in doubt, empty the magazine. Never share a foxhole with anyone braver than you. Your weapon was made by the lowest bidder. If you can't remember, the claymore is ported towards you. Oh, Jesus. That's my favorite thing. And I didn't even know that was a thing until boot camp. I don't know if you did, but two things were shattered. One, there was front towards enemy on claymores, and grenades didn't explode with balls of fire. Those are two
No.
things that
Oh
were
yeah. The
destroyed in boot camp.
nukes.
Yeah. All 5-second
That-
grenade
that-
fuses
I
last 3
remember-
seconds.
I remember the instructors with that. Yeah, these aren't nukes like in movies.
Yeah, it just goes, and they're actually kind of shit in open country. The only thing they're really good for is like when they go into a closed space. That's really all they're good for. All 5-second grenade fuses last 3 seconds. Try to look unimportant. They may be low on ammo. The enemy diversion you're ignoring is the main attack. If you're short on everything except enemy, you're in combat.
Oh, jeez.
Incoming fire has the right of way. Sure. No combat ready unit has ever passed inspection. True. No inspection ready unit has ever passed combat. Teamwork is essential. It gives them other people to shoot at. If the enemy's in range, so are you. True. Tracers work both ways. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing more accurate than incoming enemy fires, incoming friendly fire. Hey, this one's for you, T. Radios will fail as soon as you need fire support. Thanks. Appreciate it.
They just turn it off. Oops.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for the dead battery, you dick. Intelligence is always
maybe
wrong.
if
Yeah.
they'd invest some fucking money and not give all the good shit to the army,
Yeah.
we get all the hand me fucking downs to give you.
This is true. They usually prick 19s. The army's using prick 19s in Vietnam, I'm pretty sure. Right? Ode to a private. Her vagina is red and your balls are blue. Even if she takes the ring, that's the stripper doesn't love you. Yeah, it's true. Remember, if you don't feel wanted, the army wants you. Enlist today. Somebody can't meet the recruiting goals. Top Gun's douchebag lieutenant making all the way admiral is the most accurate cinematic portrayal of military life ever.
For fucking real. For fucking real. That was one of the first things I said when I saw that movie too. I was like, oh, of course he would.
Of course he made admiral. Hey, at least he protected his boy.
I know.
Still though, pretty fucking accurate, pretty funny.
Oh my god, yeah.
Therapist, fuck anyone who doesn't like you. Me, wow, that's a lot of sex. Ooh.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people like yeah. Generate X waiting for recess to start.
Recess.
Me watching solar eclipse without those glasses.
Did you know that actually there was a survey done with like 1,000 people, and 20% of those people didn't know that you can go blind if you look at the sun during the solar eclipse?
Oh wow.
I was like, oh, so I know who's gonna get fucked on Monday.
You know I'm gonna do it for like a split second. I'm gonna do it for a split second, like whoop, no, yeah, yeah, just for a split second, then put my glasses on.
You're not down their eye.
I can't see at night anyways, thanks to night vision goggles and thermals. So like, you know, my nighttime what do they call them, rods are just blown out, like they're shit. Fucking it's just so. Oh, you're gonna give me thermals, cool. Yeah,
For the rest of my life. Wait, what?
They're gonna fuck my eyesight for the rest of my life. Thanks. General Kenobi, years ago, you served my father in the Clone Wars. I also rescued her from kidnappers, but apparently she forgot about that. Oops. Fucking shit at that girl when I saw that one. We're all gonna die. First time. Oh God. I don't know. I don't honestly, ladies and gentlemen, and this is probably gonna kick me out of a group or two, but I'm probably gonna vote for RFK. Just cause reasons. But if Trump does win, I'm gonna fucking have a fun time just watching the people melt the fuck down.
I don't want him to win, but I don't want anybody else either.
I know, right? Like I don't want the I flew 17,000 miles with some panda from China. Dude, oh, just go away, would you? Just tell somebody to pull your string again real quick. Just wind you up, all right?
Why?
By the time you realize my worth, I'm already making weenie oleos for somebody else. Yeah.
Actually, I did try that. That's not bad.
It's fucking awesome.
It's not bad at all. Just put a little bit of Parmesan cheese on top.
If you've ever had a little bit of the electric lettuce, this is
Parmesan.
like some of the best fucking ideas ever.
If you make
American cheese on a bun, you toast it in the oven, you cook the dog, you throw some raviolis in there, and you're fucking rolling. It's
Or
awesome.
you make hot Cheeto omelets. You take a whole bag of cheese, shredded cheese, and throw that in there. Take up as many eggs as you like,
Yes,
and then put some hot Cheetos in there.
that's pretty good electric lettuce recipe.
Oh,
You're gonna have to send that
was.
to me. I never even thought about that shit.
I don't
That's
remember
great.
how I did it. I was
On the fly. You know,
I mean,
I can't remember who said it, but
if you want to add a kick to that, you get the chipotle cheddar to throw on there,
Mhm.
shredded cheese.
Yep.
Get that little spice kick in there.
And then you're like, why is my asshole burning?
Yeah, the next day. Oh shit! I grabbed the ghost pepper instead of the
Ah!
chipotle.
Screams from the bathroom. Bring me milk.
this is it just made me think of I can't remember what I was watching, but it was something. Oh, it's Rick and Morty, and they're talking about creativity and mental illness. So, anybody know who Salvador Dali is?
Yes.
Okay, there's only one difference between a madman and me. I am not mad. The romantic notion that mental illness and creativity are linked is so prominent in the public consciousness that it is rarely challenged. So, before I continue, let me nip this in the bud. Mental illness is neither necessary or sufficient for creativity, but it overlaps. It literally does.
Yeah.
And that's why everybody who's good at doing like podcasting, live streaming, everything like that, I think that I've ever met is really good at. They're all fucking lunatics. They're all just there's a bit off. There's just a bit, just one off the center a little bit. Oh, my old dirty bongs watch me come home with a brand new piece. I can't remember what movie that's from, but I know I've seen it.
Oh god.
Oh, that's all you had to do. Just stick a binky. Just give it a binky. That's my daughter when she hasn't had enough, right about I'd say 8:50 to 9:05 in the evening. She sees that, and then we give her. She has this thing called Stinky, which is a shirt that smells like my wife that she rotates, and a binky. So you get Stinky and Binky, and then that she turns into to the left. Yeah, good times.
It works.
Oh, fuck you, Bluey.
That's how I've been feeling this whole fucking week. I'm like,
I'll just let it burn around me. I'm good. Let's just get this over with, all right? Clips is happening, fucking apocalypse, Walking Dead. Let's just, make it quick. You know what? I forfeit. He wins match over. I'm going home now. Oh, yeah. Hell no, I'm punching that motherfucker right now.
Oh, yeah.
We're like, oops, my elbow.
Yeah.
Oops, my knee.
How's that feel, dude?
Why are you crying?
That happened. I used to wrestle when I was younger. It happened to one of my buddies during a match. The guy he was going against had like a massive fucking erection.
Oh, Jesus.
So he was like Beavis.
I mean, luckily my friend was a lot better than the other guy, so he got the match done with pretty quick. But I was like, that was fucking weird. This was like 8th grade.
Are you getting enough sleep? Why do you ask? Well, reasons. Me, time to get fit. Eat celery. Me, nope, don't like that. Yeah, agreed.
Like, this is worse than a potato, and I want a potato chip.
I take the celery stick, I put salt on it, and I dip it in peanut butter. It defeats the whole fucking purpose.
Yeah, pretty much. Or I take light cream cheese and put that bitch on there.
Like if you got drunk in the sandbox.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Good
The
old
sandbox.
sandbox in Bahrain.
Oh,
Good times.
concrete jungle.
Fuck yeah.
Oh. I don't know what is that a
The bird.
I get the bird. I get it's a crow. Is that a
Ah.
I thought it was like a Poe reference or
No,
something,
I
but
didn't.
it's just okay. All right, moving on. The hills are alive. The sound of fuck this. Nice. I like it. Spider-Man's cousin bedbug. Oh, Jesus. Fuck that. I had those motherfuckers. And by the way, I'm allergic to them.
Oh no.
And yeah, I got in a fight with my Haji fucking landlord. And it escalated very quickly to the point where his son came up, and it escalated further to where I allegedly assaulted him. And I put my rent in escrow. I put my rent in escrow for 4 months before he got a exterminator. Like I stripped down, made sure I was good, and slept at friends' houses until that was done. So I paid for I paid rent for 4 months without living in my place, so they got taken care of. Because every time they bit me, I exploded. Like it was like a quarter size bump on my body. It was horrible, and I paid him back allegedly.
We had a family member and her house, her whole entire house, they got bed bugs. And one year my grandma's like, oh, we should have a Christmas party. And like a whole shit ton of us did not show up. And she
Yeah.
legit came back home. She's like, you guys didn't come. It's like, yeah, well, leave your clothes at the door, go shower. It's like,
Yeah.
no, absolutely fucking not. Don't do that.
Mm-mm.
They're so hard to get rid of. It gets
they are.
expensive. Like, no.
There's only two ways. It's either chemicals or they literally
They
cook
move.
them. They cook them. They literally heat either your house or your apartment to the point where they just fucking cook them.
Oh, I didn't know about that. I just knew
Yeah.
about the chemicals. The chemicals after a while gets expensive, and it's not safe. You know.
No.
So I'm very adamant with Jason and I. I'm like, I don't mind if y'all eat in the bedroom, but clean up after yourself.
For sure.
And that's me coming out of the bathroom.
Me in the morning waiting for the car to warm up. Oh, I don't even play. The only thing I wish I had in my car that I don't have is the remote start. I wish I had that, but
I love my remote start.
Yeah, that's gangster for sure.
I love it so much.
Just fucking boop, boop. All right, now I'm gonna go look at Facebook or Twitter, and take a shit and be happy. Maybe get some coffee going. Come up to my nice warm car. No, I don't have that. Thanks, Subaru. Fucking
Also,
cult. I joined a cult. I swear to God, I joined a cult.
Yeah, you did. You sure did.
Every time I get on the road, all I see is fucking Subarus. And the worst one was about I think it was like Tuesday, driving home, and there's a Impreza, the rally car, the WRT one. There's me. There's
WRX.
a Outback. Yeah, WRX. There's a Outback, a Forester, and a Avante.
I love my Foresters. Well, I used to when I had one.
5 or 6 different Subarus. All I was like, oh my God.
Did they all have like the outdoor stickers and
yes. And we're from the planet Lesbos. Yeah. Yeah.
Vegan.
Yes. Hashtag vegan. Hashtag yeah. I can't wait. I can't wait for election cycle because what I'm gonna do it again. I did it last year. Last time I had a Subaru, is I put a Trump sticker on one side and I put a coexist sticker on the other side.
You're not saying it right. You got to say it like coexist.
Well, you're all right, but just to mess with people's heads.
That's so funny.
Because I was at election and some woman drove by. Do you mind if I take a picture of your car? I said, do you mind if I fuck start your face? And she's like, oh, and just drove off. My wife was not happy when I said that, but
Well, no shit. I would and be
But
like,
see-
"Oh, great, honey. Now the
but
cops are gonna fucking follow us."
no, but there was a little bit of a shoulder kind of thing, like she was laughing a
Shut
little
the
bit.
fuck up.
Yeah, stop, would you? It's hilarious, but stop. Yeah.
When Jason has those moments, I just look at him like, dude, are you fucking kidding me?
Gotta do it. We gotta look. You can only hold back so many intrusive thoughts. You gotta let some go. And just the best thing is to build the really bad ones and to just let some of the little ones just fly
Yeah,
and just
just
let
a
them
little
go.
bit.
Yeah. More than A's payroll. How much did oh Jesus.
For real.
Oh, poor Dallas Braden.
For real.
Oh, go to at Dallas Braden on Twitter. Give that dude some love. I love that guy. Can't wait to get him on Sports Church. It may never happen, but I think if anybody would ever do Sports Church, that guy would do it. And
Oh,
he's
yeah.
crushed by this. And he's A's immortality. He's MLB immortality. The 19th pitcher to ever pitch a perfect game. And Oakland, I mean, that was part of me growing up. I'm a bit older than you guys, but the A's were like, some of the greatness of them was right after I was born, but still, like some of the great teams,
Henderson days.
Ricky Henderson, Jose Canseco, Mark McGuire, Dave Stewart, who's one of the best pitchers ever, doesn't get enough credit, never gets brought up in top 5, and he should be because he was so powerful when he was pitching. And they are going to leave. They're going to play 2 years in Sacramento just to move to Vegas because the owner is a soy boy.
What?
I don't know. Every insult you can throw at him.
I remember when I was a kid, the A's were so good. The reading fucking Rainbow guy was wearing an A's jersey on an episode.
Yeah. Dude, the Bass Brothers were like the shit. That was like, people would the A's were on, even when they weren't that competitive, were on just because Mark McGuire and Jose Canseco.
Yes, I'm gonna ask, who's the A's? The Astros, the Angels?
Oakland Athletics, yes.
Uh-huh.
Soon to be
what's
the
up,
Sacramento
Carl?
Athletics, soon to be the Las Vegas Athletics. What's up, man? What's going on,
Carl!
brother?
Carl.
This is the real reason your package is late.
Oh,
yeah.
Lizard. Lizards.
Nasty.
Probably the most eye-opening thing when I was going on trips with my dad when he was driving
Oh my
trucks.
God, with my grandpa. My grandpa used to be a truck driver, and one morning, my grandma and I, we were with him, and you hear dun 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 dun. My mom, my grandma's like, and she's like, get out of here, you skanks.
I'll stab you, bitch.
She cracked me up. She opened up the door. She's like, get out of here, you skanks.
Jesus. That's awesome.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, T, you're so from Wisconsin. I love it.
Carl,
oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez.
Carl having to dodge all the Antifa members and fucking illegals.
Oh, from Seattle. Oh,
yeah.
God.
Going through the Chaz district there.
Oh, yeah. The independent district. Jesus Christ. Don't ever let me. That's just no. Let's just not go there. Don't give me power, Lord. Don't do it. It's be bad. I mean, it might be good long term, but short term it's be bad. Very, 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 very bad. Diddy bang. Oh, Jesus. What the fuck is wrong with people? P. Diddy, Meek Mill. Oh, this summer, no booty holes safe. Yeah, no shit.
Did you guys see that comedian where he's talking about fucking, well, you can't bring it into Diddy's house because what if he's there? And then you go in there and he's like, he's got Meek Mill. He's got Meek Mill's butt ass naked on across his lap, stroking him like a cat.
Jesus.
Dude.
I have to find that video. That video cracked me up.
Yes, please send it to me. Oh my God.
You're talking about something. I would say when all the Diddy stuff, fucking Cat Williams called that this was going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he
He's like
did.
Fucking dead.
the Shay Shay podcast or whatever with Shannon Sharp. I don't know.
Mhm.
Did you see that interview?
Yeah, he's
He
like,
called
Crew's gonna
all
come
the
out in
pro-
2024, and it's like, damn, dude,
Yep.
you weren't kidding.
Jesus. All right. Oh God. Stop with these. The diddler. Jesus. The Pano Kasho Otani's first Dodger home run agreed to graciously give him the ball. As a token of appreciation, Otani gets Ben $50,000 in free bonus bets he'd accumulated so far a year at BitG. Oh, Shohei is not guilty.
God.
Oh, what the fuck?
Fucking Muay Thai dog.
Muay Thai dog. What is going on there?
That's an Anatolian. Good grief.
Carl could kick his ass.
Mm.
Yeah, he's a
Mhm.
fucking
I
fighter.
met some Anatolians. They're hardcore.
That one of those dogs
Carl's
that
too
Michael
stupid
Vick
and big to
raised.
lose. What's
What's
that?
that?
I said, is that one of those dogs Michael Vick raised?
Oh, but
No.
no, because they're all dead.
Yeah, they're all sadly.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
The highest honor in music is the Grammys. The highest honor in music is being parodied by Will. I agree. Yeah.
You
That
even get
dude-
these artists that are like, oh my God, he actually pulled off a good spoof on my song.
Right. Sir, we found 40 guns in your car. It's actually 42. Me show him the other. Oh, Jesus.
Whatever.
How small is your balls and dick because you fucking shot so much steroids?
What is it? My friend, she has a joke. She's like, what do you call a beginning, or no, what do you call a bodybuilder with the big balls? A beginner?
Oh my god, no. I was this close to doing that shit. This fucking close.
I know a couple women from, well, actually, I know one girl from my division. She's gotten into bodybuilding and she looks
Yeah.
really good with it. Like, it doesn't look gross. It
No,
looks very nice.
I was just gonna do it to put like, a couple miles an hour on my fastball and be able to like get paid to play baseball. Like I got paid to play baseball, but not really. And yeah.
Weed doesn't count, dear.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. Bobby Gers as my GPS voice. Somebody please make this. Oh yes, that would be awesome. That's gonna be a sad day. That dude passes. It's gonna be a sad day.
I think this is his last year announcing, man.
I'm sure he's gonna. You gotta retire. You know what's gonna happen?
I mean, I'm lucky because I live in the Milwaukee market, so I get to listen to him.
I've listened to him my whole life.
Yeah,
I've listened to
all
him.
the Brewers home games.
Oh, jeez.
But yeah, like I grew up with him. Back in the day when the internet was young, you could listen to that shit for free. And then when I got MLB package, which I don't know, I might talk you and my dad into like splitting it. I don't know. But yeah, like he's one of the iconic voices of baseball that I grew up with. Vince Scully, Harry Carey, Bob Uecker, for sure, like top three.
Don't look into the sun during the eclipse, or you have to wear the glasses like Harry Carey for the rest of the
Jesus.
Hey, did Dean's comment?
No, what'd he say?
He said Dad buying a Dairy Queen after the game doesn't count as pay.
Oh, Jesus. Girls on a first date. I hope he has a steady job. I hope he doesn't live with his mom. Guys on a first date. I hope she shows up. I hope she doesn't have a penis. Yeah, that's important.
That's one of the first things my boyfriend asked me. He's like,
nowadays.
So, are you really a female? I was like, yes, dude.
Yes.
Yes, I am.
Oh, God. That's bad.
Yeah.
Wenches of the Caribbean. New all-female Pirates of the Caribbean. We just 2 hours of boats back into rocks. That's messed up.
No.
It's funny, but it's messed up. Which what isn't, you know, right?
No. Damn it.
Babylon B gets you again. Only on Disney Plus.
You know what's funny? Because every time I
Oh,
see like a
Victor.
female bad driver, I think of fucking Family Guy, where she's like, "Good luck, everybody."
Yes, it starts. Yes.
Now I'm gonna cross 3 lanes with no blinker. Good luck, everybody.
I said no. Good luck, everybody.
Oh, we're all going to hell in the fast track. It's gonna be super fun because all our friends are gonna be there. So
the funny thing is, I got an Asian woman, a wife, and she goes, sometimes you make me nervous when you drive.
What do you mean me?
So how bad of a driver am I?
I make my wife very nervous. Like if I get in the car and I'm driving, and if I'm angry, like I drive super aggressively, and she
Jason gets nervous when I'm driving, and he keeps his eye on the gas gauge, because sometimes I'll be that one where I'm driving pretty much on E. He's like, "Are you gonna stop at any gas station?"
what is that with you women? What is that with you? Like I'm gonna run to the fucking fumes. Like no, just go get gas when it's a quarter tank empty. Like just go.
Like legit. At one of my when I was working as a receptionist at the care facility, it's about a 30-minute drive. We were driving up there on less than a quarter of a tank. It started getting to E, and he's like, babe, you're almost on E." I'm like, "I know my car. We'll make it." He kept telling me, "Pull over."
Because
who's gonna whistle?
Menu and see how many miles he got left for the gas.
I was like, we will legit make it." And he didn't. He was like, "Pull over now."
You put us in an impossible dilemma because when the car runs out of gas, do we go and get gas and leave you alone in the car, or do we send you to get gas and stay with the car? It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Stop running out of gas. Stop push it to the limit. Stop being an 80s montage and pushing it to the limit. Just fucking get gas. Jesus Christ.
Whatever, don't judge me. I know my car.
Yeah, fair statement. He said, wife be like, "I don't know what's wrong with my fuel pump. This is the third one this week." Yeah, for sure. I gotta get through these because I gotta take a fucking wicked yes, according to Peter Griffin. If you don't know Family Guy, then no, that's your thing. What? Oh, Jesus.
Everybody
so
drove
dumb.
Everybody drew those fucking things in fucking middle school.
It said somebody who had already graduated high school was in the. I was already in the Marine Corps and graduated high school. Like, no, I never.
Check
I
out
don't
my
even know
awesome.
what the fuck that is.
Check this out.
Awesome Slipknot. It's like a Slipknot S.
But like the thing was, like, you didn't just block off on the ends of that S. You like made it all sharp and like blended it into the letter itself. Like, I don't know. It was just so dumb. I don't know why we all did this.
I don't know either. I heard
it was like when we used to wear goggles on our head too. Like, what the fuck were we thinking?
Lots of things, nothing good. I heard you're good in bed. Tell your mom to shut her mouth. Ooh.
Oh, jeez.
That's weird. Plastic surgeon. What are you looking to for your augmentation? Something like Sydney Sweeney, Scarlett Johansson, The Rock's eyebrow. Oh, yeah, honey. I think you. That's partly the dress,
it's
but
it's the people's eyebrow. It's the people's eyebrow.
Jesus.
She'd be like, "Do my nipples look off?" No, not at all.
Not at all. Not at all.
It's not on a diagonal at all.
Like, what's
motherfucker.
I threw up in the car and the Uber driver ate it all. Excellent service. 5 stars.
Dog Uber.
Worst idea ever. Oh my god.
Oh god.
All right, I gotta go take a wicked yes, take a smoke, be back. We'll do stupid videos and call it a day. Sound good?
Do I have to send the ones that I was talking about?
If you want me to play them, yeah, you probably should send them. I'll play them first.
Somebody said she got Forrest Whitaker.
Oh God, oh God. Yes, definitely send that one. All right, don't burn the house down, kids. I'll be right back.
Not good.
Oh my God. Oh, that was funny as shit. What the fuck's wrong with your tits?
All right,
Oh
now I
my
can hear
God.
good. I was like, that
Oh
was the
my
worst time. I was like, that was the worst time for Minnie to leave because all I was getting was robot voices for like the last 15 seconds straight.
I'm sorry.
Like,
I was
oh
like,
God, we're going down to just two people and I can't hear anything.
I was just laughing at the titty thing when Dean says she's got Forrest Whitaker tits. Like, so if a guy's staring at
Oh
her
shit!
chest, he's
I
like, I
didn't
don't know which one to look at
even.
here. Oh shit! Oh, I needed that laugh. Oh
Yeah,
my
those are
God.
pretty bad. I guess. Oh my.
She must have got her boob job done in Mexico. Oh
I don't
my
know. I
God.
think I'd expect higher quality in Mexico. I think that's like
Oh.
Venezuela.
Oh yeah,
That's like
Venezuela.
that's some communist country doing
Well,
plastics.
you remember, like, what was it, back in the 80s or something? There used to be a doctor. Did he do his stuff in Mexico? But like, for like when transgender people wanted to change their sex, he would just do these
Oh, that I think that was
very
Thailand.
unclean, yeah, very unclean operations. And people are like, oh, he was a, what did they call it? He was the start. What's the word I'm looking for here? He was the first to bring in the medical revolution for transgender assignment. And I was like,
Okay.
I guess that's how some people looked at it, and some people were like, he fucked me up. Like,
Yeah,
or
he fucked me up pretty bad.
or he would do surgeries. Like there was one case where this guy was like, I don't feel like I should have this leg with my body. And he would like legit, he did like a legit surgery taking this guy's leg off, and then the guy died. Jesus Christ, dude. Oh, that's a bad tit job. That's so bad. Like who
Yeah.
who
Yeah, I
didn't
got
tell
it back
her?
up.
Who didn't tell her like your boobs are looking really uneven here? God.
I mean at that point, maybe you go in for like facial plastic surgery and get your eyes realigned too. So they match.
Yeah. I've seen some videos. I've seen some videos where it was like my plastic surgeon from hell or something, and like one woman, she got like what she got? She got a boob job and a tummy tuck. That tummy tuck did not.
Did not work out at all.
It did not. It looked I don't know how to describe it without laughing. It looked like the dude like basically implanted a jellyfish into her gut and was like, yeah, that's it, call it good.
That'll work for now.
If you squint, it'll be fine. Oh, Dean just said, she stood up in her tit said, hey, you guys.
Hey, you guys! It's like fucking sloth in the fucking grease.
And then he just wrote another one saying, and people are afraid of back alley abortions. I'd be afraid of back alley boob jobs. Hey, back alley boob jobs could stop back alley abortion. Oh my God.
He's not wrong. Not wrong.
He's not wrong, but it's not right. Damn it.
Those are the best kind of answers. Not wrong, not right. We don't know what the fuck it is, but it's a fucking answer.
It'll work, I guess. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Ah, I needed that laugh. Here's my eyeliner fucking running too. Damn.
It's all good.
Oh. So when's your dad expected to come over? Like this summer, you said?
I'm my father-in-law. Yeah, we're hoping to
Oh,
get
yeah.
him here by November. So this fall, hopefully.
Why that long? Oh, he's got to do his 90-day.
Yeah, well, we're doing things the fucking legal way.
Oh, well,
So,
I forgot.
I mean, I guess if we really wanted, he could just
You just give him a
fly
wrap.
fly,
Just give him a wrap from Amazon and be like, all right, good luck.
fly him over to Tijuana and be like, hey, just yeah, show up at the border.
We'll meet you at the border.
We'll meet you there.
Oh, Jesus.
I got an old caravan. We can fit your luggage and whatever else in the back of the vehicle. Let's go.
Here, cling to the bottom. God. No, I was just wondering. So, what does he has to do his 90-day green or visa? Are you guys just
Yeah,
raising
well,
the money?
the 90-day thing, that's more for fiance visas. That's why I had the show.
Oh, I thought it was for everybody.
That's for the woman to be able to get her green card, or the man, I guess, if it's a man coming over to marry a woman here in America. But either way, the spouse. Yeah,
So,
I don't know why it's like that, but you got to get married within 90 days on a fiance visa. If it's a just regular family visa, because once she's here, she can apply to bring the rest of her family here. Once they get here, it's like you don't got to get married just to be a citizen.
So does he have to still do like a citizenship class and all that?
Yeah, he'll have to if he wants to get a citizenship, yes. But for a green card,
he doesn't have to.
He doesn't have to do that 90-day get married thing. Like
gotcha.
Irene did.
I'm telling you, dude, if you want something funny at times, you should definitely watch 90 Day Fiance because it's like a 90-day fiasco. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh yeah,
Did you know I was on that show?
I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's bartending.
If you want to see a shit show, you have to watch the one of Angela and Nigel.
Oh, hold on.
She's from Georgia, I think, and she's like this 50-year-old Trump loving, screaming, smoking, drunk fucking woman. And she just verbally and physically abuses this dude, and I give him props because I'm like, dude, I would have been gone by the first date.
But
I
don't know much.
That green card.
I don't know much about that show except for that fat dude. What is it, Big Ed? And the
no neck Ed.
in the Filipino lady.
Yeah,
my wife's Filipino, so she watches that shit, and then she's like, fuck you, fucking Ed.
He's such a shit. He was so bad to her, and then he tried dating other women, and it was like so awkward to watch. And then he started dating this one girl, but then they get engaged, but it was so stupid because they would keep breaking up, and he'd be like, give me the ring back, and she's like, fine, whatever, fucking here. And then she's like, this is the absolute last time, and I'm like, give it a month. They're gonna be back together again. But yeah, I hate Big Ed. He's so stupid. I can't stand his ass.
Yeah, that's like the only thing I know about the show. Because
oh no, get some.
My wife hates that fucking guy.
Get some clips from YouTube, and you'll see he's so fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, I heard about him on the Bert Kreischer, Tom Segura podcast.
Two Bears in One Cave.
Two Bears in One Cave. They used to talk about that, or no, maybe it was on Your Mom's House with Tom Segura and Christina P. Either way, they used to talk about 90 Day Fiance all the time. And my wife started watching that shit too. It's like, that's all I know about it.
There's a guy on YouTube. He's called 16 Leo. He's from South Africa, and oh my god, he rips these people apart. He'll take like certain couples and just be like doing this review. And he's like, what the fuck? But he loves picking on Big Head. I gotta send some videos. They're so funny, but
Oh, absolutely.
oh,
There was something I want to get like right out the gate. It was so one of my gigs was in the Corps was I would take like all the horrible weekend duties that nobody wanted, like name a fucking holiday. I would take it, and I get it
Christmas.
96. Not connected to the weekend. That was my like thing. Like I'll take Thanksgiving duty. I'll do the whole fucking weekend. No worries. Well, not going home. Why don't you want to go home? You want to answer that? Have you met my mom? I love her, love you, but just smothering, like, and just crazy. And Dad was always driving, Pops was always driving, making his money, so just might as well do it and get some fucking free time off of it. So yeah. My life is a duty NCO in the Marine Corps, summed up in a 15-second GIF, pretty much.
No! Not good! No!
Because the only people who stayed behind too were lunatics who didn't want to go home either. So they would just fucking rage it. And here I am, duty. Like, oh God, come on, guys. I gotta keep battalions. I gotta keep the battalion staff duty out of this. Like, just can you not throw another chair off the fourth deck? I know you live on the first deck. It's fun. It's hilarious. But let's not do this so I don't have to write it down. Like, yeah, good times.
We used to have one guy on the ship. He was a nice guy, but oh my God. So like he was super tight on his money. Like he would not leave the ship when we were in port. He would not buy food. He used soap from like the soap dispenser to wash your hands instead of like body wash. It just
Thrifty is a motherfucker.
Oh my God. I told him one time, he was like, "Can I have a chip?" And I was like thinking like, yeah, have a few. And then he ended up eating my whole bag of chips. I'm like, dude, I said have a few. What the fuck? And then he was just very tight with his money. But yeah, anytime holidays came up and somebody didn't want to work that duty or, whatever, you would just pay him and he would take it freely. That was just his thing and nobody argued with it. They're like, all right, dude, do you? But
Yeah.
no, I'm going home.
Hey, who's seen Vikings? Like the whole
Me.
thing. All right, should I go full fork beard?
No.
No, just kind of keep trying to get it to fucking come together. Mom's like, you can put rubber bands on it at night when you sleep. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I mean, you could if you wanted to, but
it does this divot thing, and it's just weird.
it's gonna do that no matter what, dude.
Yeah, I guess. All right, so why are we friends? All right, so this is one of my favorite, I guess, social media guys. You guys know him, I'm sure. He's fucking great.
In the military, it's because of trauma, Simon. They trauma bond us together. We are bound. They call it shared hardship, but it's really just tantamount to torture. There's way a terrible thing to happen. I think that's why they make us stand in formation for hours and hours on end in the 115-degree heat to bond us together, and it works. It works. One of the best friends in my life I've made in like just a couple months. It puts high school friends to shame.
Yeah.
Maybe teachers in high school just started screaming at people when they saw their ankle bones because their socks weren't high enough for the correct color. Maybe we'd have more disciplined high schoolers and better friends in high school. The military is the greatest organization in the world at trauma bonding. There's nobody better. One time I knew a dude who we disagreed on everything, and we started out.
Why are we friends?
I remember one time we were forced to stare at the wall. We had to be like close to the wall. And the chief said, I better see fucking lasers come out of your eyes in like 3 seconds. And it was so funny because one of the girls, Barnhart, I remember she and we were like, I spy with my little eye a black speck. She's like, "Oh, I think I found it." Like we did this for like an hour. It was just like so dumb, and like we always had like this. Oh my god, we got so worked on, and there was always this one girl. She was always sick, and she had a waiver, and it was like, bitch. But she tried to sign up and do like the Navy diving program. It's like, no, she can't.
No,
But yeah,
that's a hardcore fucking program.
oh
by the way.
yeah. Well, like I knew a girl. She was in my division, Eccles, and she was in the Navy diving program, and she was a beast.
Yeah,
And she had tried to talk a few of us into it. It's like, nah, dude, you got this.
yeah. It's all
I'm
you.
good.
It's
It's
all
all
you,
you.
sweetheart. All you. Oh, what's this one?
The only thing I could think of is like if I was a Navy diver, I would be more scared of sharks, like nibbling on my scuba gear.
No, my thing would be just out dying because I made a stupid mistake. You know, like I just like I love scuba, but I was always like more paranoid than I was when I was like snorkeling. Love snorkeling, like going off of reefs and just going like 20 feet down, come back up, going 20
Yeah, I
feet
can't
down,
do
come
that.
back up. Yeah, I was fine with that. But snorkeling, I was constantly fighting my anxiety that something bad was gonna happen, and I just wound too tight for that shit.
Yeah, I'm good. No thanks.
Let's see
This is
here.
quite the hot take.
Do you say to comments like, he works outside the home, he provides for the family financially, so I do all the childcare and the home tasks? That's not fair.
Both of those things are because we live in a capitalist patriarchy.
Oh, yeah, capitalist patriarchy. That is clearly the only possible explanation for such an arrangement. Or it could have been like what my wife and I did, where we actually sat down and we said, gosh, there sure are a lot of important tasks with respect to raising a family. So maybe we should engage in a little division of labor and specialization based off of our individual preferences and strengths in order to come about mutually agreed upon goals in a relationship, which includes a great deal of mutual respect, love, and admiration. Maybe it was something more like that.
Weird.
Maybe.
I mean,
I
that's
I couldn't be a stay at home. I'm sorry. I'd have to go to work.
no, that's me and my wife's thing right now. Like I go to work and she takes care of the kids, and it makes things a little difficult right now financially, like trying to get the house. But I think it's way better than her going to work 40 or 40 plus hours, me doing 50, 60
Well, it's
hours.
also better because then it's cheaper than fucking daycare. Because
Well,
shit,
that's
you gotta pay
exactly it.
$400 a week for your
Yeah.
kids to be watched, and then you got to be afraid of those kids, because you're putting them in someone else's hands.
Oh,
Like
like
that would just be my biggest downfall. I'd be like, I can't.
my best friend's son, he's a little bit of a dick. You know why? Daycare. That's why. Daycare.
I
It
think
really
that's like all
is.
dicks at this point.
He tries to be a little bit of a dick to my son, but my son is, he's not, he's a little behind on the speaking, but he's a beast. Like he's a big boy, so you can't physically push him around. Like you can verbally do it, but if you try to get physical with him, he's bigger than kids that are in like, I don't know, a grade or two above him. Like James is a big kid. Like he's built like his old man. He's wiry. But he's taller than everybody else. So he's got is
Taylor
what
was
it
the
is.
same way too growing up.
You were wiry?
No, my brother. He was. No, I was short and fucking angry.
Oh well, all right, gotcha.
But Taylor, he was a little bit of a gentle giant in his classes. He was a little wiry kid. But
James is sweet as shit. He's
Oh,
sweet
yeah.
as shit. He opens up doors for the kids, for his class and everything. And he has a friend that actually had to get. Now he has a very good friend that he has to be separated from at school because shenanigans arise. So despite his speaking, which is basically speaking dyslexia, is verbal dyslexia, which I think Edith is going to help reverse because she's already daddy home, daddy boo. She like her new thing is like she comes around the corner and boo scares me. She knows, so I think her speech is gonna, because it's gonna be accelerated because she's a girl. It's gonna speed up his, It's
It
gonna help
might, but
him.
he would still probably need speech therapy.
Oh, he's been in, yeah, for
Oh,
like
well.
like a year and a half, actually 2 years now. Yeah, he's gonna be in for a while because they diagnosed him as that's basically what he has is speech dyslexia. Like,
Mhm.
you can see him, he understands everything. Very smart kid, but he'll talk and then it'll stop and go to like gibberish, and then he'll get frustrated, and then well, it's all right, dude, keep going, and he'll get it back going again. And he's getting better. It's just
Not to throw Jason out there, but Jason has this thing where his mind starts going too fast, and then when he speaks, he doesn't know how to make it clear. Well, like it's not like mumbly, it's just he doesn't know how to get the message across clearly because
oh,
his
so
brain's
we're
going too fast
basically
for him
almost the same
to.
person. Yeah, I have
Yeah.
that problem too. Obviously, I have. You know me long enough. Yeah, that's been a thing for me forever. Like I can talk very fast because I'm from where I'm from, but my brain sometimes doesn't. And then I throw Jameson and Guinness into it, and it works out beautifully.
Oh, lovely.
What's that? Oh, so one of my favorite shows in the world ever was Top Gear. My favorite people in the world is Jeremy Clarkson, Grand Tour, everything. And it just kind of sums up a little bit of life. Just love life.
Even in a motorhome does make sense. Is that all right? What? What's that?
I like their movie where they go in all these different countries.
Oh, Grand Tour, yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
I watched it on the ship and I was like, what the fuck?
Those guys are great, right? I
They're
love them.
funny. They are funny.
It's one of the few shows that that's like almost purely kind of I consider a guy thing that Michelle will watch with me and thoroughly enjoy. She loves it. She's like, "Oh, Grand Tour had a new special." I'm like, "How the fuck do you know that before I did?" She's like, "Go watch it." I'm like, "Yeah, it's awesome. I love that. It's so fun." That's what my wife will do crazy things like that. Immaculate Timing, totally. No, that's a sports thing. Oh, military mottos, maybe. Yeah, let's do that one for sure.
Well, I'm getting tired, so eventually I'm going to have to sign off myself.
Oh, no worries.
Yeah, unfortunately, too, my computer's still frozen on the Rock's eyebrows.
All right, we'll do after this. We'll do 2 more, and I'll cut you loose. Fair.
Fair.
We need a new organizational motto. We've had this motto for like 100 years, sir. I don't think we should change it. Nope, we need a new one. Give me some ideas. Okay, victory or death? No, that is terrible. What about lethal and precise? No, I want something more realistic.
Drunk and dumb.
Okay, well, here's a realistic motto for you, sir. Undermanned, under-resourced, overtasked. Okay, that sounds a little disparaging, and I don't think the higher-ups would. Oh, you want to apply it to the higher-ups? Okay, well, how about this? How about this could be the motto? Despite the fact that we get everything done, nobody notices anything until. That sounded oddly specific. I'm sorry if you feel that way, but we can talk about it. Oh, now you want to talk about it. Okay, well, how about this one then, sir? How about this one? I don't care about any of you until it affects my evaluation.
Ooh.
We'll go with the lethal and precise. That one was good. Thank you very much. We need a new organizational motto. We've had this motto for like 100 years, sir. I don't think we should change it. Nope, we need a new one. Give me some ideas. Okay, victory or death?
We just watched this.
Yeah, I know. I got distracted because I'm looking for something. Where'd you send that, T? Did you send me something?
I sent something in the group chat.
All right.
I sent a picture of my computer screen to show that my computer is seriously stuck on the Rock's eyebrows.
God.
I can't click. I can't click off of this page.
Oh,
I can't click anything right now.
don't do
goodness.
anything for like 10 minutes.
I can
Yeah.
hear everybody. I can hear everybody fine, but I can't see you on video because my computer is frozen on this screen.
That's fucking awesome. That is so awesome. All right. I guess we'll just cut you loose then, yeah? You good?
All right.
We'll
yeah,
just
I'll
call
catch
it a
you guys
day.
later. Yeah,
We'll
I
call
gotta.
it a day. I'll play
Oh, we
like
gotta say our final thoughts.
Oh, well, that's right. We do have to do that. I'm sorry, Blue. You're right. All right, T. First out, first final thoughts. What you got, Bubba?
Just good at seeing everybody again tonight. We're gonna try to, rebuild everything back out again. So, yeah, fun times. But
Yeah.
if you can help us out with that, we'd appreciate it. Sharing us out, joining different platforms, Rumble and whatnot. And yeah, until next time.
Absolutely, brother. Thank you so much. Appreciate you for hanging out. Yeah, so Dean sent a thing from Pogue Actual, which I actually thought about like reaching out, but like, nah, that dude's would never do this show. He is like the most straight-laced fucking staff NCO fucking ever created by the Marine Corps. Like literally. But he did some really cool shit. And there were some things, somebody took a shot at the Corps, which they'll do. And saying, the Marine Corps is just a division of the Army, or excuse me, the Navy, the female, whatever it is. Anyways, just fucking watch this shit.
Navy, so hardcore seamen. Yes, the United States Marine Corps is a department of the Navy. And that's perfectly fine. You want to know why? I'll tell you. The United States Navy is the most badass, most powerful military organization that has ever graced this planet Earth. You see, when one of these, called a carrier strike group, part the coast of a country, that's when people in that country, especially those government officials, start to really figure out that they found out, or they're about to find out. I mean, just look what's on this ship. And this is outdated because there's not even F-35s on there. And then you've got these types of aircraft carriers that carry our CH-53s. And I know it shows little Harriers right there, but they've been replaced with F-35s. And then the back door opens and a bunch of little Marines and amphibious little fucking tanks drive out the back and onto your shoreline and just completely obliterate everything within sight or hearing. And this right here is probably one of America's most single concentrated package of military force. And not to mention these guys. They don't even know where they're at. Like the president doesn't even know where they're at. They're just cruising around out there, just waiting for the moment. And that's it. They like sneak up on Russian submarines for fun. Just bring it back to the aircraft carriers alone. They got 11 of them.
This would be a lot funnier if I
China
could
has
see
one.
it.
Two, Basil.
Can't see
and
it?
they're not even nuclear
Oh, yeah,
powered.
you can't see
It doesn't need fuel
I'm
to
stuck
operate.
on
It
this
just
stupid
needs supplies
Rock's
for the
eyebrows
people on
screen.
board. And that ship right there takes care of all of that. Look, we might rag on our brothers and sisters in the Navy for being in the men's department as the Marines are. But I'll tell you right now, man, there's no other organization on the planet that I'd rather be affiliated with than being a department of the world's greatest military machine that's ever been in existence.
Absolutely.
Yeah, once in a while you'll see. Sometimes we'll stand out and look at the ocean, and we'll be like, "Oh, there's a periscope." That's where they are.
That was when I was in. That was the one no-go thing you did when I was at NAS Memphis, which is now, well, I guess it was NAS Millington. Now I don't know what the fuck it's called, but you did not fuck with my sailors. You didn't fuck with that ever. And the Marine Corps, same thing. You don't fuck with my doc. You don't fuck. Sorry, like on ship, we have that little rivalry, but go to port. Don't fuck. Do not a civilian or local fucks with the fucking sailor. No, nay. No. That's mine. We fuck with each
That's
other.
mine.
You don't get fucked with them. No.
Oh, jeez.
I know you gotta bounce. I'm gonna play like 1 or 2 videos. Probably Blue, you can bounce too. I'm gonna play 1 or 2, and you guys can both go. But you have final thoughts. Let's call it.
My final thoughts, it's a good weekend. Be safe, make good choices. Don't look at the fucking sun. For God's sake.
Do it for like a second.
Don't look at the fucking sun. Not even for a second.
Unless you want
Don't even do it with your
superpowers.
bad eye. Don't just don't. Those are my final thoughts.
Sounds good. All right, T, you good?
I think I did thoughts earlier, but I'll add definitely look at the sun if you want superpowers.
Superpowers? Is that where you get the superpowers from?
I'm Vision Man.
Definitely look at the sun during the eclipse.
Did not know that's how you got superpowers.
This is
man.
totally not sarcasm at all. In case you wanted to sue for misleading information.
Right. Oh my god.
All right, I'm out.
We're
guys.
going off the rails fast.
All right, I love you guys. God bless. I'm gonna play 1 more or 2 videos, but thank you, T. Thank you, Blue. Thank you to Lunchbox. I really love you guys. It's always fun. This is a show, a live stream. It's a podcast, but it's also like therapy for me. So I really appreciate you always being here every week. And have a good night.
Good
Sweet
night.
dreams. All right, next one is gonna be. Let's see, what do I got? Oh yeah, Bill Burr. Yeah, because fucking.
You ever drive down I really wish I wasn't still looking at The Rock's fucking eyebrows.
Well, you might as well stay here for this one because this is fucking great.
Street and see like 30 people up on a
I
side.
can hear it at least.
You don't do it. You just think it. That's what like separates the psychos from the functioning psychos, right? Psychos, they just think it, fuck it, they do it. But as a functioning psycho, not only do you not do it, you actually analyze it. Like, man, if I just leave my hand right here, nobody knows who I am. I move it 2 degrees over here. I'm on the cover of Newsweek. I am instantly famous, right? Right here, nobody knows me. Just a regular jackass like, hey, Bill, you want to come to the cookout? You know, one of the most horrific scenes we've seen in here. Bodies just strewn about.
That's it. That's intrusive thoughts, man. All right, let me see what else I can pull up here. Oh, terrible at this lately.
The clip's
Don't
done
worry.
already, huh?
Yeah, it's done, man. You can bounce. It's all good.
Oh, okay. Well, I can't close anything out because I'm stuck on I'm frozen on a screen though.
So I have to close out.
Apparently, yeah. I was
All
gonna
right.
go up and have a cigarette, and then I heard you talking again, and I was like, "Oh shit, the show's still going on."
All right, hold on. I'll do 1 video and then we're gonna close it out because this guy, I want to promote this guy. I think he's hilarious. Now he's using AI to do David Attenborough, but still, I think it's one of the funniest shits I've ever fucking seen in my life. Like, and every time his video pops up on Instagram, I get it. So the fucking llama.
The mystery that is the llama, a creature of the Andes, yet another one of Chuck Norris's creations after he decided to uppercut a fucking sheep, which then brought you this giraffe sheep. Now, did you know the great Dalai Lamas can grow up to 6 feet tall? That's taller than Peter Dinklage on a pair of fucking stilts. Also, these long-necked wankers are more than just a pretty face. They're beasts of burden carrying load across tough terrains. But don't try to overwork them. An overloaded Lama Del Rey simply sits down, refusing to budge, like an irritating little kid throwing a tantrum in a fucking toy store. And here's the icing on the cake. When annoyed, a fucking pajama llama can spit up to 10 feet away.
Because they're related
These
to
dirty
camels.
bastards have a unique defense mechanism, if you ask me. Write more llama laughs, because quite frankly, one can never have enough of these goofy fucking mystic mountain goats. Did you know that these peculiar creatures are quite the social butterflies? They absolutely love company. So if you're planning to bring home a fucking camelid cloud coma, make sure you bring a friend for it too. Because a lonely llama is a sad fucking llama, glamour, drama mama, and nobody wants that, do they?
No, nobody. Remember, never take
No.
a permanent solution to a temporary problem. There's plenty of resources out there. I know we're built to improvise, adapt, and overcome. But two things. There's no shame in reaching out. There's no shame in filing for rights that you earned. So go and do that shit. Thank you for supporting us and supporting us in the future. Thank you again to T. Thank you again to Lunchbox. Thank you again to Blue and everybody who's helped us on the future. Love you all. And I guess I'll let my son sign us out.
You're still here? It's over. Go home.